soon as the video comes on. Good morning, everybody on video. You're going to really catch the weird end of this conversation. Literally, the weird end. She did tell Mike that for, an extra dinero that she would do the 2 knuckle shuffle.
Check the prostate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always nice. That's a good.
She said she would try the 2 pink and 1 stink, but with Mike, he said just go all 4. So
well, she was that
was nasty, y'all. I had to start out somewhere.
Wrist deep.
She was missing her ring finger anyways.
Yeah.
Apparently it was a trailer hitch issue
or another client got stuck in and snapped off.
But we did have Timex reach out to us at the end of the afternoon and said, look, if Mike's going, to the proctologist and we heard he likes big hands, we wanted to offer a Timex because it takes a lick and it keeps on ticking. And I thought, I have no idea what licking and tossing salad have to do with.
I'm making notes here. That was bad joke number 1.
Yeah. How did you get to the studio? Time machine? Jesus, that was from like
Speaking of time, you didn't get here on time.
What time does this 7:30 show start?
Hey, I'm just trying to tell you. If you
7:30,
you 7:30.
Now our guest.
Hey, how about he wasn't supposed to be here at 8 and he's early?
Well,
you should just try being here on time.
In the military, that's the same problem. Early, late.
So like I'm in the bathroom taking a whiz. Mike's like, I said, Mike, you're late. And he goes, well, I'm like, yeah, but you're not even going to be on a microphone until almost 7:45. Well, I'm in my seat now. I open the door and he's like, I just jumped back up. Dude, you haven't moved that fast since somebody chased you with a pistola.
Okay, who just went? Is it me? That's one reason when I'm having trouble this morning too is I have got an electrical nightmare or technological nightmare.
I just got a text. Mike got fisted.
Yeah,
that's why I jumped off.
I can't tell you. I can't divulge our listeners.
It wasn't me because I am here.
Yes.
Well, that doesn't mean nothing.
I can text him right now.
Yeah, give me your number. I'll screw with you during the whole show, man.
All day long.
Yeah, man, I'll screw with you during the whole show this morning.
Yeah, no problem.
So, anyways, I'm trying to say, anyways, like I've changed the subject. We got Lou back in the house. Lou, he drank the Kool-Aid. He has no idea what it's going to do to his life from here on out.
Do you live here now? I mean, you live.
Yeah, we're out in Loganville.
Loganville, that's where I used to live.
Where's Loganville?
I was waiting for Mike to do that one too.
I'm joking on that easy.
Oh God!
Wow. Yeah. Have you been here that long to know that joke?
Yes.
Have you really?
Wow.
I remember when we first got here, we were out in Snellville. We started driving down 78. And we came to a Spartan truck. We're like,
hey, Corvettes.
Who lives out here? We didn't even get to
Maxi Price
because there was nothing there yet. They were still building stuff slowly. And we're like, oh, we got to turn around. There's nothing out here. We end up living out there.
Hey, that's nice.
Maxi Price used to be about the size of this house.
Oh yeah. And then it got huge, and now it's ran by some guy. They still got the signs up, but I think some guy named Maxi Price runs it or something, man. Because he's not Maxi Price. His daughter ran it into the ground for a while there.
Then it became Maxi Pad. It got used, abused, and tossed to the trash.
Yeah, once a month you don't want to go there.
That's right. Go ask for the red Corvette.
Yes.
With the red seat covers.
Once a month. God,
yeah, that's bad joke number 2.
That's right. Hey, it's Friday. It's Friday. Hey, when did you come in last time? Was it a Friday?
No.
Oh, thank God, because Fridays are horrible for us.
You were saying that.
We usually invite guests in. Next week will be Savannah Webb, by the way.
I'll be early.
Mike's not coming that day.
I will.
Literally, don't you look at me smiling. You are not coming in that day. He has a little bit of a crush on
a little bit.
Who's that?
A lot of
Savannah Webb. It's one of our local talents.
Oh, she's amazing.
But I am working on getting a number. God, if she hears this now, she'll know. But
her phone number?
Well, I already got that.
I was about to say.
Do you want that?
No, I got it.
You already got it?
I got it.
Mike's like, I already did a trace on that.
Well,
got it.
That restraining order, I can't really use it.
So that's why you keep asking to use my phone. I couldn't figure out why you kept asking to borrow my phone. I'm like, Mike, you got a phone.
I've got a technological nightmare going on in my life right now. It's hard.
And is it called a light bulb?
It's called an ankle bracelet.
Yeah. And it's going off right now. Yeah, that's a beeping noise. I can receive text messages on my ankle bracelet. I've had it for so long.
Sounds like Morse code.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, dinner's at 9.
Hey, let me ask you a question because I've never really worn one before. Do you have to recharge it?
Ankle? I don't know.
I don't
Isn't
know.
that weird? Is it solar powered?
Hey, this is an axe to popo.
Let me tell you a story, and this is absolutely it's just hilarious.
Marsha.
So a guy I know didn't like hanging in the house with his wife and kids.
You ever notice that when a guy you know is actually
yeah.
that guy?
Yeah, well, it led to my divorce.
Well, I was gonna say it led to his divorce. But if you look at how big the studio is from like the recliners to here, he had a shed built like that. And in the shed, he decided that when he didn't want to spend time with the wife and kids, he started taking his tools out and put in a love seat and a dartboard and surround sound and a TV for NASCAR. And that's where they smoked their weed. And
Dang.
okay. So one day they're up in this cul-de-sac and they're doing a little smoky.
Yeah.
And this dude knocks on the door and this kid named Jason shows up and
Dave's not here, man.
and Jason had on an ankle bracelet and everybody kept saying, dude, what are you doing here? Like you're on home arrest. You got to get back home. And the guy kept on and on.
He's on home arrest.
Damn,
So I
it's
said,
funny he didn't know that
listen,
he was.
so I said,
Sorry, man, I get the bracelet. Man.
So I
thought
said,
it was a watch.
no, I'm just not talking. I said, dude, if the ankle bracelet can trace you walking in and out of your house, how do you not know that it can't trace you here? And he wanted to argue this point. 5 minutes after he's arguing this point, 2 Gwinnett County cops are in this cul-de-sac knocking on the shed door.
Excuse me.
Do they do it that quick? I mean, I don't know. This is a whole new arena
Well, if
for
they're
me.
already patrolling the area,
Yeah.
they get a phone call, hey, so-and-so's walking. But my
Yeah.
thing is how did they know to go to that door and knock on that door?
It's got to be GPS, huh?
That's what I was trying to say.
I
And
can't-
people,
I
he
don't
goes,
know.
it can't work that way. Well, if it can say that you walked out of your house,
Yeah.
then what makes you think it can't tell you walked 3 houses down?
I mean,
You're asking the wrong
technology.
people.
Yeah, like
No.
technology, and I know I'm gonna talk about my drone. He doesn't think I have
He don't
one.
have one.
Okay, but check this out, man.
Dude, he's been sending us like Google pictures.
Yeah, of me standing in my
No.
my office with my drone.
No. He sent a picture of him standing in like this where the TV is, and there's a picture of him standing in front of his TV. A totally separate picture is a desk with a drone on it, not Mike in the picture.
Yeah.
Okay, but
It
the
don't
point
even look like the same room.
Nah,
But
I
the
got
point
you.
I was trying to make is that
It's a Google picture.
let me tell you something.
He's a
This
liar.
thing can fly. I've kind of jacked up the antenna a little
The
bit. 'cause,
story. That's what he's jacked up. The story.
So let's say that thing flies 3-4 miles away, right?
It comes back to you.
Yeah, you touch one
and
button,
it comes right back.
return to base, and let me tell you something. That is it's almost freaky weird
To you. It is.
because I mean it'll put itself down right back in the spot on the grass.
It's like a drunk
That is
person putting the beer in the same spot every time.
Yeah, or falling,
yeah, but they can't get out of the chair.
yeah, or falling in the beer, but not getting their beer in the
That's
water.
right,
And
man.
cleaning themselves. Like,
It's
Fall down, break
Stephanie in
2
the chair.
hips, a kneecap. I just spilled the beer.
you know, they put me in the chair where Stephanie sits, and I could feel the funk.
We
Yeah.
hope it doesn't rub
Oh.
off. If you start speaking
I
redneck
love
and
you.
ease,
I love you, Stephanie. No,
Is
you have
it-
to do this first.
Are you
Yes.
warming up?
This is Stephanie.
If you warm up, that smell's going to transfer.
Yes, that's great. I gotta take a shot.
he's gonna start talking like this.
He just said he's got to take a shower. Dude, you
You
should have
gotta-
took one way before now.
I see
Well-
on the Google
Yeah,
Well, that chair only requires once a month.
once a month. That's right. That's what I was about to say.
yeah, well, you know, who are y'all dating once a month? Jeez. All the women I know, it's like 3 times. And that usually lasts like,
What are you talking about?
you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, you're such a perv.
Oh my God, you
See,
brought
now,
up the once a
are
month.
these-
I'm talking about showers.
Oh,
Do
I
these
thought
girls
you were
know that
talking
he's
about-
dating them?
No.
He's following them with the ankle
That's
bracelet
what the
on?
restraining order is for.
and the drone.
Does it-
I know
drone.
exactly what she's doing at all times.
Does it look? Does it
Me and my
beep?
Yeah, here's my story with Mike or Mike's story. Yeah, last night me and my lady had Salisbury
Lady?
steak for dinner. Really?
Who the says lady? Me and my lady.
Well,
Hey,
who
dude,
takes
guy.
who takes a drone and flies it past their double wide trailer to look through their window?
Been
Yeah.
a long time. Who says
I joke
lady?
with my wife. I said, I'm so glad, one day if we get really, really moved down to Florida, we got to get a double wide.
Yeah, man.
That would be like that's
The
what you gotta
ultimate.
do it. Yeah, the ultimate.
Have you ever
Florida
gotten an
Plant your little
argument?
palm tree
Yeah.
out next to the
It's
deck.
not even real. One of those light up palm
Plastic
trees.
ones.
Have you ever got an argument that's with somebody that owns a modular home when you call their home a modular home and they go, no, it's not?
Well, you remember Steph used to say that their modular home was a remanufactured home. I went, remanufactured? What had it been repoed or something? Had it been repossessed? And
We
they
just went from 3
remanufactured
viewers to
it?
2 viewers. All right, that's joke number 3 bad.
Yeah, it's
Hold on, let's see. 3 times a month, hell, 8 times in 7 days.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, that's what I was going for. And I mean, God apparently got the girls I know like
Messed
reversed.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they
reversed.
wouldn't be talking to
three
you if
on,
they were.
one off, and that one usually lasts about a weekend. And I think everybody knows women don't spend time with me on the weekend.
You know why?
Yes,
Because by Friday you've ran out of money,
And bad
no,
jokes.
no, no.
and them hookers expect to be paid.
Yes, they
Look,
did.
look. It's strictly cash transactions.
I loved it yesterday when I heard that woman say that. She's like, "No, it's cash only." And Mike's mouth dropped. I'm like, Mike, any business that offers happy ending is a cash biz. And he's just like, what?
Yeah.
Like he couldn't grasp the reality of it. Dude, you've been to Thailand. You know
I
how
was about
this
to say, was
works.
she Asian? She was over on Buford Highway.
Is she Asian? No, okay. It's
Is
just the
she
makeup.
No, her eyes. No, her eyes were squinting because she
Yeah.
was with this funk coming off your body. She's kind of like, oh, the smell.
Actually,
What are you gonna do?
later on in the day, she told me I was cute. So,
You know, that's what they said to my grandfather when they had him in diapers at the assisted living.
ooh, they used to call your grandpa cute.
Well, when you have an
He's like Hillary
80-year-old guy
Clinton.
handcuffed to a bed because he's got dementia and Alzheimer and pooping in his own pants, it was kind of cute.
Did he have an ankle
Oh yeah,
bracelet?
that's great.
No, he was
I'm
handcuffed.
all over that. I'm all over that.
He don't need an ankle bracelet because he has a diaper.
Yeah,
And that'll tell you
that's right.
exactly where he
That's
is.
exactly
yeah, but it's
right.
a much smaller
I
radius.
think that's where the black guys got the whole sagging idea from.
Oh,
My
wow.
grandfather's diaper.
I love that.
You
I love that.
are a racist.
I love telling young guys that. You know what that is about? You know what that's about with
Yeah.
with the
Yeah,
having
the
the pants
prison
down.
thing, man.
No, that means that you take it.
Yeah.
And they love it. They pull it down further.
That means you're asking for a proctologist.
Yes, I can't understand it. It trips me to hell out. If let's just public service announcement. If you're going to show your underwear, bitches, make sure your drawers are clean. Because yesterday I saw one and I'm thinking, dude, you sharted. Those didn't come with that brown stain,
Hershey
dude.
squirts, baby. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think we all
Don't wear
know
white.
What woman finds that attractive?
None.
Not many.
And I have
That's
asked
why they walk
numerous
around with a
women.
bunch of guys.
I mean, when I was working in a pawn shop,
Yeah,
it was
that's why they
easy.
hang out with guys.
The guys would come in and they'd have their pants down. I'd say, if you're going to come in here, you got to pull your pants up. And they give me the growth and all that other stuff. And then you'd have customers in line. And I said, ma'am, can I ask you a question? I'd do it out loud. I'm obnoxious. And I asked,
really?
yeah, well, I'm Italian. So,
Well, at least one of us at the table's real.
yeah.
Oh,
Mr. Ragu.
Well, we'll smell chairs when we get up. So when when I would ask these women, I'd go, ma'am, do you or have you ever known another female that finds this even remotely attractive? Every woman, white, black, green, alien, been with William Shatner, whoever, all said absolutely not. Now, let me tell you something. If the entire female, well, I can't say it for me, but if every woman you've ever met says, I don't like that, and when you get with a woman and your boyfriend, girlfriend, and she says, pull your pants up, why would you do it?
Street cred.
Seriously?
It's street cred.
But I mean, you're only going to be able to pull them down
street
so
cred.
far.
The idea is that you want to show that you're tough and this and that and all
So
those
you-
other things.
You
It's like,
take it.
it's
in
like
the
it's
back.
like the skinny guy who gets a ton of tattoos, but he's 100 pounds.
Yeah.
He has to show he's tough one way.
How does that work out for you, Scotty? Well, you haven't been 100
He doesn't.
pounds.
He also
yeah.
doesn't have them up and down. His
Yeah, I
arm.
haven't seen 100 pounds a lot of time.
Yeah, shoot. Last time you saw
He
100
saw a
pounds,
pound when it went past it.
Yeah.
we were keeping time with a sundial.
Yeah, it feels that way.
Yeah, our calendars had Roman numerals on them. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, Grandpa, you were the one around
Hey.
that knows about all
We're
this.
up to 3 viewers.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Well, at least 3 from computers.
Yeah, another one, and we get a Pop-Tart.
That means there's 3. Means there's 3 people sitting at home going, "Hey."
Yeah,
Oh,
I should have
we're-
went to work.
Well,
Yeah.
we logged on. All 3 of us are logged on to it at the same time.
Yeah.
We're watching each other.
Yes, we are.
So, Mike,
That's a
what
fuck
was your? We're trying to finish out to 8:00. What was your highlights of? Okay.
During the day or
Well,
last night?
Oh my God. I don't want to know certain information, because it's like asking questions that you get an answer to that you really didn't want an answer to.
Yeah.
So I need you to really discuss real stuff and not your fictional life.
Okay, well, I mean, come on, jeez, man. How can you say it's fictional when we're talking?
We don't know if you're really talking about it correctly.
Yeah, we don't even know.
Mustache, that was
Right.
awesome.
Hey,
You see that
Paisano.
mustache?
Yeah, he's a fireman out of
Hey,
out of
That's
Newton
awesome. I
County.
like that. That's a great mustache.
Yeah,
That handlebar.
yeah. that'd
Rowley
be nice.
fingers.
And see, Mike has all these fictional romances. You know, when you're a
No.
stalker, that's how
No.
it appears.
No,
You know about it, but she don't.
That's right.
why would she? So,
Well, the chloroform, for instance, keeps her incapacitated, and she's not really aware of stuff.
so I mean, the point I'm trying to make.
Just because
is,
you stole all those pictures off her Facebook doesn't mean you two are in a
Whatever.
relationship.
Was this the same person that came out to the truck yesterday?
I don't know. Since
Oh, you're such a
since
liar.
we were in a
Never mind,
Grand
never mind,
Cherokee and not a
never
truck,
mind,
there's
never
the
mind.
story's already
That
a
is
little
a truck.
shifty.
It was a truck. Yeah.
And I can't swear that was the same person.
Oh, whatever.
I mean, that,
Whatever.
in a court of law, I don't know that I can swear any of that information.
Well, hell no, because you can't legally testify with an ankle bracelet. The beeping keeps irritating the judge. So
He keeps going, is my home alarm? Is that the door?
don't you? They can't just like confine you to the house. Though.
What do you
Yeah,
think
I
house
do.
arrest means?
That's what they do.
Well, that's what they call it. But the GPS on the ankle bracelet's not that accurate.
Well, you can't even leave if your kid's sick or something like that. You
Yeah,
can't
you're
leave
not
the
even
house.
supposed to leave
You
the
can't leave.
house.
You're in house arrest. You're there. That's it. You can go to a certain point on your porch, and that's it.
Yeah.
You can't even go outside
How-
if the
how-
dog
how-
runs
how-
out.
How do you get food?
Other
You better
people.
pray your mama brings you some.
Yeah, you better pray you're
My
living with
mama done
somebody.
told me.
Yeah, you better hope that mama brings home some dinner.
Oh, people have got to cut these things off. It's just, I mean,
Well, I'm sure
imagining it's
that
like some
if you cut it
non-cutting
off,
material.
there's actually a sensor
Well,
or
yeah,
something.
there's a sensor. It has to be upon you. I'm sure that it goes to us blood pressure or something like that. I don't know.
Wow.
This
I've
is
only
where
seen
we
it
need
on,
an
you know,
authority work.
I've only
Well,
seen it
I
on,
set up the
on
whole
Jersey
page.
Housewives.
Yeah.
I set up a whole page for Ask the Popo. The problem is there's a lot of popo that will not get involved with this page. It may be us. Maybe they don't want to be involved with us.
Whatever gave it away, Mr. Mike?
Yeah, you know.
There goes house arrest.
All right, so watch this. Let's watch it real quick.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Ladies and
Hold on.
gentlemen,
Here with
I'm sure there's a
San
commercial.
Bernardino County Criminal Defense.
I
Okay, here we go.
love watching videos.
And
Frozen.
it froze.
Burford.
House arrest on electronic
I'll leave
monitoring
it sitting there for just
in
a second.
San Bernardino County. Wonder if they have their pants pulled up.
You know, you
Walking around with the
grab
slippers.
this great video, and then look what happens.
End of the month internet.
Yeah.
At least once a month.
I'm here with top San Bernardino
You
County.
paid your
Criminal
bill,
Defense
it'd be
Attorney
faster.
Hey, Mike.
And,
He's a
and
former
Mike,
guy.
I want to ask you about house arrest in San Bernardino County. And I know that sometimes when people get sentenced to do county jail time, and we all know that West Valley and all the local jails are horrible places to be inside every
Really?
night.
Why do people go back over?
Yeah,
That's
cops
just
in
an
a con.
alternative.
Hell, I'd be a lawyer in 2 years.
No, it is, and
homies are there.
especially nowadays with the jails being so overcrowded. The courts are looking for alternatives to straight jail.
Come on,
time.
I want to know how it works.
For example, work release, and also house arrest. In San
Here you
Bernardino
go.
County, the courts will not specifically order you to electronic monitoring, also known as house arrest. But how the process works is, if you get the work release program, you go to the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department at Glen Helen Jail.
All right, let's go to that. Actually, how does one?
I'd have fun with a GPS ankle
Oh,
bracelet
this'll
this
be
guy has
funny.
here. I'm sure that this guy, yeah.
Hey everybody, this is Adam Kokesh coming to you once again from
Cokehead.
Washington, D.C.
Did you say
District of
that?
Criminal
Cokehead.
Court Office Potomac.
No wonder
That's
he's got a
right. I know what
bracelet.
you're thinking, Adam. Aren't you still banned in D.C.? What are you trying to get yourself in trouble again? Well, actually, I am banned in D.C., but I am here on official government business. That's
I hate
right.
people that wear those
I
hats.
have been
by the
called
way.
upon for a very special assignment to model the government's new high-tech jewelry line.
I'm sure
Yes,
that he,
that's
I'm
right.
sure that he vapes.
I am
also.
now the proud owner, I'm sorry, custodian of this piece of government property known as a GPS tracking device, thanks to our last run-in in the court with Judge Patricia Broderick. I am now back in
See, it's the
custody
judge's fault.
in
That's the
Washington,
judge's
DC
fault. He has
probation
That's right.
Not that
status.
he broke the
And,
law. or
Yeah.
anything
we've
like
got,
that.
you know,
Nothing.
Yeah,
Fortunately-
thanks
Yeah,
to her.
Thanks to, he just showed up. He was there
That's
by
right.
accident.
Accident.
You know, he got the wrong.
Yeah.
He thought he was going to a Papa John's, and it happened to be the courthouse.
Yeah.
And no, you can't here. Get
Look
the
at
ankle
this
bracelet
next
on.
one up here. It says TSA mistakes GPS ankle bracelet is bomb for.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, have you ever met
We're
anybody who
still
works
able
for
to continue
GSA?
the tour, at least for our currently scheduled dates. So we've got Richmond coming up this weekend, Asheville,
I hate when they
Lexington,
So
just
wait a
can't
minute.
hurry
He's
it
got
up.
an ankle
Detroit,
bracelet,
Chicago,
and he's all over the
Milwaukee,
place.
Uh-huh.
Madison.
So this must be
Check out
different
the
than
links below.
This
in
must
our,
be
tour
different than
schedule for
home
more on
arrest.
that. And
It's got
I'll
to be
meet you somewhere
activated,
to
right? I mean,
I don't know.
or to get the cops going.
Hey, we need somebody to.
Yeah, man. Come
How
on.
to
son.
Okay, how to remove one.
Seriously, nobody that listens to Just Fun Radio has ever worn a.
Well,
ankle
most
bracelet.
of our people actually got a job, Mike.
I received this tracker.
Dang, now see that one looks completely.
It looks like a
different.
watch. Looks like the
Yeah.
iPhone watch.
Yeah, it looks like he
Israel.
monitors his steps and
Yeah,
gives you
respect.
how many steps you did for the
Monitors
day.
the steps.
Look at that. That thing looks like a.
And I
old
just want
Atari.
to show you guys how to remove it.
Okay, see that's
Oh.
how it is. They put a transmitter in your house, a receiver.
Right.
Yeah.
Go to the
Okay.
kitchen.
Go to the kitchen. This is the
Kitchen.
key thing. You go to the kitchen.
Put foot in refrigerator. Freeze foot off.
Remove this one.
Yes.
Remove this one.
Put foot in.
Lay
Yes.
down.
Freeze foot
He's
until it
sitting on the
becomes-
floor, shoving his foot in the freezer.
No, this guy's.
Sir.
Now
And once your foot turns
it gets
black,
cold.
you hacksaw your
you
foot
hack
off.
your leg off and take bracelet off too.
And just relax for 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours
Who's gonna relax for 2 hours with their
laying
foot?
in the floor with
in
his foot in a freezer.
Who's a moron? No wonder why this guy's
Who
got.
is
an
You know,
ankle
I was gonna
bracelet.
say now,
You
this
just
is the
figure out,
moron that has
Who's
it.
a
This guy
moron?
got it. There's a reason why you get an ankle bracelet for breaking the law, which
That's
is,
right.
pretty much.
Stupid.
Me and Lou is on the same page. Who lays
So
there?
then he lays there for 2 hours with his foot.
Well, what the
Hey.
hell else has he got to do?
This
He
is
can't
like-
leave
hey,
the house.
Mike, is this like a date for you on Friday night?
Absolutely. Yeah, I was sitting there. I'm like, what happened? Why
I
y'all
got
stop
nothing
it?
The difference, though, Mike has a setup that holds his tablet over his face while he lays flat on the bed.
Yeah.
So Mike would be laying in the kitchen floor
my God.
watching a movie.
Well, it would look like he's standing up too. So what the hell?
You know what's great? This guy's hair is awesome.
Yeah,
Mike
man.
had that haircut
This guy's
yesterday.
got this
Yesterday,
great
that's
hair.
why my hair.
2
Now, 2
hours
hours
later
later.
now.
This is great.
Dude, it really is, and the video's almost over, so he's probably dead.
Oh,
He's got a pillow.
Oh,
I
I'm sleeping.
almost fell asleep.
Oh, this is a bunch of B.
Yeah, it's BS,
My
obviously.
pillow is a good thing.
My pillow. That's how he gets his hair that way.
Okay. Remove the foot.
Remove the foot.
And let's see. No, you should just knock 3 times or something.
Knock 3 times
On the ceiling if you want.
Yeah,
me.
this thing just happens to come loose.
like that.
Yeah. There you
Okay,
go.
this
That's how you
is-
do it.
Well,
You
wouldn't a
can put it on
scissor
the-
work in 2 seconds
on the table or something.
compared to putting your feet in?
And now,
Now there is material that can't be cut.
Look at all those shoes he's got.
Yeah,
too.
he's
Awesome.
gay.
just run outside. And
You know,
enjoy
if he
your
took
free
his
time.
shirt off and had a cheeseburger, it reminds me of David Hasselhoff. Yeah.
What a
Okay,
really
how many views?
waste
So
of
wait,
time.
wait. How many views?
I didn't even. I already closed it. I
Oh,
had to
man.
go back. But I'm
How-
just shaking my head.
We just lost 5 minutes of our lives.
I know. Yeah. Well, he's probably losing a lot more of his life because
Yeah,
he's laying there with his
Hey,
foot in the freezer.
keep showing up here, buddy. You'll just be racking up those lost time.
Oh my
It's
God!
like
What a
being Brown-
ridiculous
It's like being a
waste.
Cleveland Browns fan.
All right, you guys, we're at 8:03. Let's run off to a commercial real quick. We'll be right back.
Woo!
So that's the girl, Savannah.
This is good.
Yeah.
You funny?
She can
She
sing.
sings.
Oh, that's nice.
Linger.
Oh, she also likes to dye her hair.
Yeah, she's a hairdresser.
A requirement. Is that your buddy? Was that your buddy?
Yes.
You know, he contacted me.
What?
Do another show with him.
And your answer was?
Oh hell no!
Did you know? Did I tell you? One of the waitresses said about a week or so later, did it again.
Mhm.
and started cussing customers.
And I tell you
I'm
what,
like, remove his effing ass.
well, top. Well, that I wouldn't even do a show there. I wouldn't even MC a show there. That's the wrong venue for comedy.
That dude right there. Ain't it
Whoop,
hard?
whoop. Just can't be found. Look at that picture, man. Look at that shit.
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
God.
And people ask why I don't get in the swimming pool when it's thunder and lightning.
Oh.
We were playing over the American Legion and it started to rain. Thunder started coming, and we're like, we could play. And we're out in the field, and one of the lightning bolts hit one of the poles right there. And crazy. Everybody was like, we're done. We're going to sit inside. Come on now.
I guess your soap lady does. Anti-gay America.
I am not. I just don't care. Can't they go to another country?
No, I'm pointing out this guy.
Dillard?
Yeah.
Oh, we can go
But
nuts with
that place right there has been up for sale. There's been 18 million people in it.
Maybe it's just a bad spot.
Mike, there's your picture.
All right.
That's from your girl.
Oh, thank you.
That's from Danny.
Well, yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah.
My wife says that Teresa from Jersey Housewives, because she watched that show, just cut her off. She had to let them know every time she left the house, and then it would
So
track
you
her.
can leave.
You have to let them know
Yeah,
where
you
you're going.
probably have to check in.
I
with
guess
her.
there's like parameters.
Yes,
you know?
I'm sure. Get out so many times a week, and if it's official stuff.
What if you got to go to court, right? I mean, you know. Oh God! Ooh, it tastes like sugar.
Okay, so when we get back, we got to kind of be a little skitty on this one. So
Skitty?
there's a body shop on the access road down from Hooters. It's where T.I., I forget the name of it,
Yeah,
unfortunately, where
okay.
T.I. got his car done. Well, my buddies were. He says he's trying to talk his people into coming tomorrow, but they don't know. So let's like poke at him and say, well, you know, Mike, don't you have that little pink unicorn float left over from your granddaughter? We can loan it to one of these guys.
Call him.
Well, we may get to that point.
I'll bust her chops.
For some reason, I am drawing a blank on the business.
Just bring up Google Maps.
I wasn't trying to.
It's
Or just
at
Google
that big
Earth.
one on the access road right there.
Google
Yeah,
Earth,
bring
and man, you can zoom in now, and there's names of all the
I'm having a
businesses.
problem.
Google Earth scares the piss out of me, man. I've seen that shit in the military where you go outside and they freeze. You know, we did a lot of that crap. We used to play a game where we'd try to focus them in on our cards that we had in our hands. And that was real time, but that's military. This is civilian, man. And now if we're going to go to unmanned cars, they could just send out shit all day long. Freaking just graphing everything, man. Graphing your backyard. There's nothing you can do about it, man.
It's already done. It's already there.
Just for fun.
Highway leather. Just start talking about something.
Good morning, Joseph on Radio.
And we're back.
I think whenever
You can't handle when there's more talent in the room than you.
we got a stripper coming today.
I'm half a man. He is.
Yeah, you're like what?
Literally.
You're like,
I mean, what do you-
189.
5'5",
5'5",
5'5",
Yeah.
189.
Yeah.
So you're not
And
really.
Mike's more like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Hey, you know.
Do you see all the earthquakes?
Yeah,
Italy?
that's horrible, isn't it?
Oh, boy.
The World Trade Center is going to be the colors of
Really?
the Italian flag tomorrow. They're going to do everything half staff.
I tell
all
you
the
what,
bison thing.
I watched.
Yeah, well,
a
Mike takes a blue pill
bunch.
because he gets half-staffed.
Ooh.
Well, I only take half, so it's only 2 hours worth of half staff. Boom, boom, boom.
It's quarter staff now?
Yeah. Well, no,
Almost
it's-
staff infection.
Let's see. Would
All
that be,
matters who he's with. That's all.
would
Yeah.
that be bi-staffed or transgender staff? I don't know. These are
Not
the
sure.
You
These
sure you're with
rules
a,
are
you
just-
sure you're with a woman then?
Oh, absolutely.
He's
not.
never sure of that.
Is that a requirement?
For me,
He
it
is never sure of that.
Damn, now y'all are gonna get all freaking
Bad joke 4.
Yeah.
Man, y'all are coming up with all these rules. Not cool, man. Not cool, man.
And these are from the guys who went to the proctologist that face cash.
And comes out to your truck.
That's right.
Scotty's just jealous because he didn't get one.
What, a lesion? What are we?
Was it
Legion.
in Covington?
Scotty thinks he's in charge of so much stuff. A legion. I am a battalion. I
No,
am a legion commander.
I'm thinking more like that thing that keeps growing on the side of your
The legion.
face.
Oh.
The staff and
I am part of the staff, ain't I?
yes, and they were all infections.
3 of us.
Mike.
Man,
we just went
you
down
know,
to 2 viewers.
I don't know that I like. Something's got to be done about this Thursday night crowd. Hey,
That's what I put on. I put on this.
So Thursday night crowds. Tell us about Thursday night. What's
Well,
Thursday night?
my microphone smells like estrogen.
And you should enjoy that.
Oh!
That's the closest thing that
ladies
you've
show?
got
The
close
lady
to.
show you guys got.
Ladies talk.
Mike's sniffing the mic.
Oh,
I think Missy sat there.
Or
I had to
Zach.
get you her
Was
number.
that Zach? Too much.
No, it's
too much
not
singing.
Zach.
oh!
Too much singing.
Restart your computer. 10 minutes. Hurry
Oh,
up.
no, we are not
Dun,
gonna have
dun,
that.
dun, dun,
4
dun,
hours, yeah.
dun, dun, dun. See, that's not fun. What were we talking about? I had
Staph
to go.
infection.
I don't know,
No.
but hey, let's talk about
Italy.
tomorrow then.
Marsa. DARPA.
MRSA, that's almost like staff.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was. I thought.
MRSA virus.
Yeah. Keep up, dude. Zika.
It's like Zika.
Ebola.
I still think Zika is a bunch of crap. I think
It's all made up.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I think it's all made
If
up. I hate to say it that
you-
way.
If
really
you
is.
were a pregnant black
But
woman,
that's the thing,
you
is
wouldn't
that-
feel that way.
Is
If
that
he was
it
a
was it
Pregnant
started in
black
Brazil.
woman, he wouldn't be here
Right, exactly.
talking to you.
Why?
What you say? You know,
That's
it started in Brazil, and Brazil
Okay.
has huge GMOs down there with all these pesticides and everything else.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
ironically,
They put that stuff in Chinese food.
yeah, well, that's good then. It's good. It's like
that
we
what
were
makes it
talking
last
about that
longer?
last time.
MSG.
With, yeah, all the good stuff in it.
Yes. GMO.
And then all of a sudden, the
Gee whiz. Shut up, Wally.
yeah, all of a sudden we have the elections, and we ironically have the Olympics down there, and then Zika blows up.
Right.
Kind of ironic. And then they get mad. Well, we're not giving enough money for Zika research. But wait a minute, there's money there to give to Iran.
Right.
yeah.
$1.4 billion or
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
we gave them.
Here's and it wasn't
Yeah,
a
like,
check.
not that we're not in financial.
It
How does that work? If China's loaning us money and then we're loaning it to Iran, why,
No,
don't-
it-
loaning it.
No, supposedly.
why
it
don't
was-
China just give it to Iran?
Supposedly during when the Shah of Iran was in control, we had a military deal with him. And now to get those, supposedly, to get the prisoners that were there back, we had to give them the money back that we never gave weapons for. That's
Yeah,
the whole thing, right?
and-
Right, Mike?
Yeah,
I love
and-
how
and-
all the stories are just so weird.
Well,
And
I
I'm
mean,
not
there's
knocking
so
you. I
many-
mean,
that's
in
just- it's just
general,
like-
that's the
it's like, wait a
government
minute. And then
They're telling
Zika,
it.
it's like they want to make you worried about Zika and all this good stuff.
to
Well,
not pay attention to.
yeah,
Yeah,
the-
to not pay attention to something else.
the Ebola thing. We tore the Ebola thing apart.
Yeah,
and, you
because
know,
my whole
it's-
argument about the Ebola thing is this: if you've got this guy, you brought him to the United States.
Mhm.
If he is so dangerously contagious,
Don't bring them to the United States.
exactly. But here's my other
Whoops,
thing:
Lost them at sea.
how is it that they put him in a regular ambulance and they're just shooting him down 85,
Yep.
and they don't have like Hummers and armored personnel carriers and
Like in
helicopters
the
and
movie
SWAT
Breakout.
team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, if you're traveling somebody that is so dangerous to be around, you better make sure nobody can get around him. What if a jackass like me would have just come up in a Mack truck and accidentally locked it over? The guy bust out of his suit, start
Hey,
sneezing everywhere. I
Have
mean,
you ever
come
rode
on.
with him? You ever rode
Thank
with
God,
him?
no.
Yeah, don't do that, man.
Yeah,
No.
I frightened the hell out of Mike the other day. So we were setting the
Frightened?
camera up on my driver
I was
door
watching a little
while
of that,
going
yeah.
down the road, right? So Mike yells out these famous words.
My
Oh my-
God, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh my God,
Exactly.
I can't see out the window. You don't have the wipers on." I'm like, "I'm not looking out the window anyways."
Yeah.
And then Mike
No.
just about
No.
died.
I'm in the
literally.
passenger seat. I cannot see out of the windshield at all.
This is a GPS driven Tesla.
and
Yeah.
and I'm like,
It's like that's like
man,
Tesla, right?
Yeah.
The Teslas are coming out with that, right?
isn't
Mike
that-
was just
no, I
freaking
don't
out.
think so.
The man
I
that
thought it was
says,
Teslas that are doing that.
I don't know.
Because I know
So
the,
if you steal a Tesla, does it become an Edison?
yes, and they can track you
Yes.
because of your electronic signal.
It's not AC, it's DC.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
So hey, Saturday.
Saturday.
We need to cover that real quick before we get too
Is
far.
this the thing with the rubber, the tubes?
Wow,
No, Mike's thing with the rubber happened last night.
Last night.
I don't use condoms.
No, I meant you.
Oh.
I meant you jumping in the damn bathtub with that rubber emmer tube
To see
that we
if it
bought.
works.
I don't have it yet. You haven't given
The
it.
son of
to
a
me.
bitch puts it on and jumps in the bathtub. He goes, "The water's not deep enough." I'm like, "Mike, it's a bathtub."
It's a bathtub.
Man, when I get in the tub, sometimes the water in the toilet goes up.
That explains the brown objects. He
Oh,
kept
yeah.
saying it was a loofah. And I said, "Loofahs don't dissolve
Throw
on
out.
your back."
Throw up, throw up. Please throw up.
Yeah.
Throw up.
Let me find the vomit.
Get the vomit.
Oh
man.
my God, I'm so not prepared for the vomit
Get
sound.
ready with the vomit.
Oh, come on.
Come on, here it
Backwards,
comes.
backwards,
This is
backwards.
for
I
Here
love
we
it.
go.
I
Here
love
we go.
Right now.
Steph's the one that doesn't like it.
Eating the breakfast. Yeah.
Mike's like-
Bojangles coming up
Mike's
now.
like, "This loofah sponge, man. When I was running it down my back, it kept dissolving." I'm like, "Mike, that was a
That's awesome.
turd."
Did you say a loofah?
That's
Loofah
actually-
sponge.
Oh my
That's
God.
the sound of all the cowboy fans this morning.
You-
And then he finds
Have-
corn all of a sudden in the bathtub. He's like, "Where did that come from?"
Yeah, well,
It's
I
that
know where it
dissolving
came from.
loofah that you had.
I know where it came from. It's just
Sonny's
nice to have
Brunswick stew.
Yeah, but, hey, it's nice to have with mac and cheese.
3
Okay,
days
so
ago.
Saturday,
No,
Saturday.
hold on a
Saturday.
second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. A loofah pad?
a loofah sponge.
Scotty,
What?
freaking your DVR and Dr. Oz.
Yes, Dr. Oz.
Here
You're
we go
freaking
again.
watching
Dr. Oz is good.
Oprah.
I'm not watching Oprah. She's not even on
You
TV anymore.
Cry during Housewives of Atlanta.
I don't watch that.
Don't you DVR it?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do, and you through it real quick. The other day he was doing a Hillary Clinton. You ever seen that? It was like he's trying to reset. I had to reach over and push.
You
one
reached
nipple.
over, but you
Yeah,
were
because
trying to
I had
grab me.
I had to push one eye, one nipple, and his junk to reset him.
Hey, who was
It was
the?
like-
Did you just hear he
it was like-
admitted he tried to touch my junk? You
I
just
didn't
heard him
try
say
to.
it.
That's the only way to do Control
There
Alt
was,
Delete on Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty. Restart. Well, the doctor on CNN got fired for saying that Hillary was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got fired for saying that
Mike,
she was sick.
If you say that stupid biatch is sick again, you're
Dude.
getting out of here. You can
Listen.
call her a biatch, but you can't call her sick.
No, that's wrong.
Let me get that. Let me find that thing because this is
This
they
is true.
Fired,
They fired him
a-
for saying he was sick.
Yeah, they
He was-
fired a big.
See
he
what
was- he was
corporate networks do?
Yeah, man. I wish we were corporate.
No.
Hell yeah.
She'll,
No.
hey, that doctor, whoever just got fired to
No.
go work for CNN,
No,
the
no,
Clinton
no.
News Network.
No, one of the
Clinton
reasons
too.
why I really didn't get into radio after broadcasting school is because we
Well,
talked about it.
Corporate.
One
well,
moment you're
mm.
working in Walla Walla, Washington. Next moment you're working in San Diego. Next
Yeah.
moment you're working somewhere in Arizona. And
Next
you have
thing you
less
know-
viewers than what
Yeah.
you do.
Next thing you know, you're going to be in Roswell trying to talk to the people looking for the stupid ass UFOs.
Yes.
And it could be.
And I'm telling you, people, for you UFO hunters, y'all have got all this wrong. Bigfoot is a predator, just like the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Bigfoot flies in once a month
Comes in has
on
good
his
time.
UFO. The UFO people get to see what they want to see. The Bigfoot people see Bigfoot, and really, he's kidnapping a bunch of crackheads, taking them back to his planet, and he's killing them, and he's making beef jerky out of them.
Beef jerky?
Man, there's so many things that you just combine together there. It
I'm
was
just
like-
trying to make sure that all the crackpots get to feel like they're part of the story. Oh, and I did not bring out Nessie from Loch Ness,
Oh,
but
see, that's awesome.
somewhere
Oh, yeah.
around there,
You're on first
she
name
is what
basis.
shoots out
We also
of
have-
the bottom of the toilet from the flying
You know,
saucer.
up in New York, we have one of those in Lake Champlain, Champy.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Champy's up in Lake
yeah.
Champlain. My
And
wife
people
used to-
part of
believe
New York.
this, right?
Well, I'm from Long Island, and
I
my
got
wife
family
used to,
on the island.
Those
Yeah,
are dead
whereabouts?
bodies floating by, dude.
I mean, I
Y'all-
don't know the exact address. Their last name's Patchaw, man. How about that? And I got family upstate. I lived upstate.
Oh yeah, whereabouts?
You were
Uh,
upstate because it was jail.
Well, yeah, but it's different. Attica. No, I lived in Rome.
Oh, Rome.
Yeah.
That's
The pretty much it was really weird too because I've lived in Rome and I've lived in Kabul, and the only difference was the temperature.
The road, maybe.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, Rome, New York. I was on Griffiths Air Force Base, and let me tell you something. No. I'm serious.
No, you get outside a certain spot in New York, it's
bad.
nothingness.
So is it like
There's
when
one
they
bar,
it's
there's one
desolate.
this, there's
so,
nothing.
so is it like going to
Street light.
Mexico and they say don't leave
No,
the resort?
It's like going
No.
down to like Jackson, Georgia, where there's nothing and there's one light.
Yeah.
And they get
Yeah,
happy when
it
a
was-
QT opens.
Dude, let me tell you something. We used to have to go to Watertown, which is right on the border of Canada.
Oh my God, what is
And
that?
it was freaking punishment, dude.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the gas pumps froze.
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord.
Yeah, that's how cold it got. It
It get cold.
literally, they would have heated gas pumps. You would have to go down the road looking for a heated pump at night.
Wow.
Yeah. So Lake Champlain up there.
Gets cold there too.
Yeah, it's cold there. My wife used to go up there with her family, and they used to always talk about it. It's big tourist attraction. She's probably texting me about it right now. Oh, she's laughing about it. Yeah, Champy. She goes, "That's my friend. Everybody loves him up there."
And
It's
that's
a big
really just
tourist
a
attraction.
dead body floating by, and
No,
they're
they
like,
say there's something really there.
"You see it? You see its head? Yeah, I see
Yeah,
its head.
piece
Got a
of
big
wood.
split in the back of it." So I just whacked the dude, threw him in the river.
We
Hey,
used-
that's where we go. We put the peoples. Nobody comes back down. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
is it, when I was
They
I
tie his
think
arm
that-
up like
bottom up.
this, so when he floats by, it looks like a head
It's
in
like-
the water. It's a Nessie, I tell you.
dead bodies. It was so funny when we first got up there. It was freezing cold.
Mhm.
Desert storm was just starting January, February timeframe right there.
yeah, I was down in Hempstead. Then.
Oh God, it was just so much snow.
During storm, I was in the 808 Station Hospital.
Oh,
We were
yeah?
getting ready to transfer out, and they didn't take the whole unit. They took individuals.
Yeah,
They,
that's what
they didn't
did
take
with
every.
us,
They
too.
took little pieces.
Pieces parts.
Pieces. And our colonel got us all around. He said, "Listen, third of you ain't coming back. We think it's gonna be next Vietnam." That's what we were. That's what we were told
yeah,
because
the
we were MP
chemical-
unit. Yeah, chemical.
the chemical
And we were a
warfare.
hospital and MP unit. And you can bring any weapon you want. It's just that you have to make sure you have enough ammo to fire it.
Mhm.
And then
Remember
go.
the thing with the bulletproof vest?
Mhm.
I mean, because we literally still had bulletproof vests from like freaking Vietnam, like
they
flak
weren't even.
jackets.
They weren't even good.
Yeah,
They
and
didn't
they
even
didn't
do
work.
anything.
And half the time. it
Well,
was
you
the
know who
same.
we have to thank about that? Bill Clinton.
Oh yeah.
They stripped our military, and we had nothing.
Hey, they stripped the White House when they left it too.
Oh, they were so poor. Oh, wait.
They're
can't
like
talk-
190,000.
talk about the
I mean, they're
Clintons
worth
because
like
we might not be
190
here.
million now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was sucko. It really was. But up there, it was crazy because it was like March, April, May. When did I get back from Desert Storm? Yeah. So it's sunny outside,
Mm.
and there's still snow everywhere. There's
Oh, yeah.
snow in the corners till June. You can't even really go fishing, catch and release.
Mm.
I mean, you can't keep a fish until after June. So this is the great part. The sun's shining and it's snowing. And I'm like, what the
Yeah.
hell
Oh yeah.
is going on? It's snowing. And my next door neighbor goes, "You've never heard of lake effect snow?" And I'm like, "Oh
No,
yeah,
lake
well,
effect snow.
I never heard of dry land drowning either. What the hell are you talking about?" And then come to find out it's real.
Mhm.
It can be the sun is shining and it's snowing like a son of a buck.
Yep.
Because of the Great Lakes and whatnot, the moisture in the air. And oh geez, man. And then get this, June, there's still snow in the little corners, the little hiding spots there. I'm out there trying to mow my grass and it's like squishy. All right. End of June, code enforcement comes out and writes me a ticket because I haven't cut my grass. I'm like, dude, are you serious? It grows under snow
So you were in a,
for like 6 months out of the year.
when you were in the military, you had a private residence.
Yes, yeah, we never once lived on post, other than when I had to.
It's always around posts. Everywhere around a military base is like third world country. Did you ever notice that?
Oh, absolutely,
Right.
absolutely,
Right there on it, it's like the worst place in the world that you want to be, and everyone's got to live there. It's really bad. It's really some of the worst places in the world. It's amazing.
I know that there were like at Fort Rucker when I
Mm.
was down there, and all my friends were staying. All my married friends were staying in the on post housing. It always used to freak me out to go to their place because it was like
Go back to that
concrete.
picture.
You saw that picture,
Yeah,
right?
that was Mike's house in
These people have the inflatable type pool with water in it, and it's like in a living room.
That's a jacuzzi, dude. I don't know what you're talking
Is
about.
that the inner tubes you guys are using tomorrow?
Look, I know somebody that did this in their garage and didn't think about. They were living in one of these neighborhoods where you couldn't do it outside. Well, the problem is you have to have the right sheetrock, which is green board, because if you don't, your sheetrock just starts absorbing all this water. So
moisture.
Nobody put 1 and 2 together about the little black dots on the ceiling. Well, that's called black mold.
Yeah, that's nice.
And the next thing you know, the ceiling falls from the garage into the pool. Wonder how that happened. It's called moisture.
Moisture.
So hey, tomorrow I needed to go about that tomorrow.
Yeah, what time? What time are we kicking this?
So listen, at 9 a.m. you must be at the kayak ramp in Porterdale. So if you're coming from the coming from the Conyers direction, you come down 81. Soon as you go over the bridge, the second you go over the Yellow River, there's a gravel parking lot. You turn left. You don't park in that gravel parking lot. You turn left in that gravel. In the road between the building and the gravel parking lot, and travel to the very back part of this road, and you'll see on the left-hand corner at the very back of this road, you'll see a nice green park area. You pull down in there. So
that is so weird.
What are we doing this for?
It began a couple years ago, and I kept saying, we used to do a thing here in Georgia called Shoot the Hooch, and everybody used to party. That's back before. Now it's called Shoot the Douche because it's full of septic tank stuff, So now it's Shoot the Douche. So literally, we're on rafts on like Chattahoochee, and we see rats come by on people's tampons. So we don't go there anymore. That's why it's called Shoot the Douche. Mike, you never figured that out? Mike's about to hurl.
So again, why are we doing this?
So I kept saying everybody's driving 2.5 hours to go to Helen, and you get to Helen and it's always overpacked. So in my mind, okay, I'm driving 2.5 hours to get to Helen. Then I have to wait 2.5 hours in line to get in the river. Then I have to go down the river. And then eventually I may drive 2.5 hours back home. Next thing you know, it's already been an 8-9 hour day. Yeah. So I said, look, we've got this kayak ramp that they've made. Why have we not utilized it? So for about 2 years, I've been trying to get everybody together to do this, and nobody was jumping on board. I called some people that I know that have a charity that we do out of that area.
Maybe it's the septic stuff.
Here we are.
Okay, so the charity is what?
It started out as we're doing it all just for fun. We've kind of made it part of a charity. So we have We Ride to Provide charity people that are going to be involved, and what they do is, in Georgia, well, actually, it's all over the United States as much as all
overseas
over the world, too. Yeah, it's all over the world now. When you get a K9, when you're an officer, you will have a first aid kit in your car for you, the human. But do you know the counties, the states, do not provide any kind of medical anything if your dog gets hurt?
We're talking about the cops.
The cops' dogs, the canines.
Yeah.
So my brother, actually, as funny as it is, was the first recipient to ever get a canine bag, and his dog actually got bit by a rattlesnake. And if it wasn't for We Ride to Provide to be able to provide my brother this kit, my brother's canine would die. Yeah. Here he was a cop in Watkinsville. So this has just been growing every year. So I contacted them and said, hey, since we already do something once a year, let's get you involved. Let's make this bigger. So this year only, I don't know about next year, but this year only, it's just based on donations, because they're going to show up and have us hot dogs and drinks and everything when the event's over. So we're all going to meet at Porterdale. We're going to get in my bus. They're going to have a truck and a trailer. We're putting everybody's kayaks, anything that floats. Anything that floats.
So if you're from Cuba, this is really good for you.
That's right. If you're from Haiti, I mean, you make any kind of preservative thing you want. Do we have
a name for this?
Yeah, it's called the dog paddle.
The dog paddle.
The paddle. Yeah, that's basically what it's turned out to be. We're going to have the bus. We're going to travel with the people. We're going to have a truck with a trailer, or maybe the bus with a trailer. It's going to carry all the items. We're going to go upstream, put in, and float back. It takes about 4 or so hours.
So it's a good idea. If you don't take a bath, this is a great time to come down.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've made that perfectly clear that soap is not.
But now
optional.
I'm being told I'm going to leave
in the water.
I'm going to leave the business name out of this as far as the name of the company. But I'm being told that we got a person named Tyler and Robert, and then a Tommy, that are being wussies and is afraid of water. And I'm hearing I'm reading this message right here that says something about one of them is asking if they can borrow Mike's pink unicorn float. And wasn't that your granddaughter's float?
Well, yeah, or I heard those guys are kind of wimpy over there anyways, like real scrawny. And
So
I mean,
the little unicorn one would fit one
the
of them.
uniform, and then the little pink tutu that my dog wears.
Ooh, I'm a little fairy. I'm
Yeah.
a little fairy.
So
they could wear it.
Tommy's like this. Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tommy. How we doing? What's the other guy's names?
Oh, so we got a Tyler,
A Tyler.
and then
Tyler. He must. Have
and then we
cheered
got
when he was
Robert.
younger. Roberts.
So
we call
Roberts.
him Bob. His name's Bob. He spells it backwards.
His middle name is Neil.
Bob Neil.
that's right, Bob and Neil.
Yeah, Bob and Weave.
So
It's his
yeah,
brother.
I mean, look, I went and bought a bunch of inner tubes. My granddaughter has got a couple of little.
Manly into.
Yeah, I got real ones, that are like truck tire material. They're actually, because I figure if we hit a rock or something, I don't want to be on the cheap piece of crap when it pops.
Or a piece of glass.
And some of our people are a little above the
Yeah.
weight.
How about
Buoyancy.
How about when those
Buoyancy.
rats
Buoyancy.
on a freaking tampon come by and poke your
Shoot,
inner
dude. But I
Hate when
figure,
that
I figure if these cats from the body
It's
shop,
like the Cajun Navy. It's actually the Rat Navy. Get off us our land.
I just figure if these cats at the
Freedom!
custom body shop,
It's the only
Are-
thing smaller is the Italian Air Force.
since they like things custom, we will bring my granddaughter's floats, and I'll bring some Barbie tassels
That's good.
and put some tassels
Especially
on it
Tyler.
for you.
Hi,
Y'all like to
Tyler.
customize stuff so much. I will bring. I got some flashy LED lights and stuff that I put in my pool. Maybe we can dress them up a little bit and give you that little custom
It's
custom
anything
raft
pink,
look.
anything pink.
Custom wrap. So these guys, are they afraid of water?
I think they're
some
afraid of
people are
water. I don't know if it's bath time for them, but I think they're afraid of
Well,
water.
I mean,
Afraid
there
of
are
being
a
down
lot
their
of-
skivvies. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Well, there's a lot.
You
of
know what
guys-
it
They got
is
that
they
skinny
don't-
look. They're really skinny and
Yeah.
the shorts don't
The
stay
man
on.
breasticles, maybe they're a little worried.
Maybe,
Maybe they're worried about the man breasticles being seen in public.
Man breasticles.
Maybe they can't swim. I mean, it is called the dog paddle, dude. You could paddle.
Yeah, but didn't you guys say that you could just stand up? If
I
you
mean, the
fall
water
off it?
might only be knee deep. I don't see
But
what the
you know
problem
what?
is.
People that don't know how to swim, they don't. I mean,
Oh,
they yeah.
Yeah,
Even
no,
if
that's
the water
true.
comes up,
My
to
wife
their
does the same
calves,
thing. We go
yeah.
down. We shoot the hooch on Helen, and she freaks out.
Yeah,
And it's like, honey, you just stand up. It's okay.
yeah, but they
you're
don't.
okay.
They don't go for that. They don't go for that.
And stop. There's bad vibes.
Well, I figure these cats at a custom shop, they're used to,
but
custom things.
You always see them on the TV shows, the custom guys, and they're always these tough guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
There's
it's
these big,
it's
tough
all
guys,
a
and
friggin'
then-
act.
it's
dude.
all an act.
It's all an act.
It's,
Forgot,
it's not real tattoos either. It's just those sleeves that they wear.
Yeah, you know, like in the movies, they always show like bouncers of clubs, with freaking earrings in their eyeball and stuff like that. It was so funny, the way they try to. Well, us too. Look at us. We are probably the most misunderstood as Italian
Italians,
Americans.
everybody has a mafia friend.
Oh yeah,
We're
yeah,
all in the
yeah,
family
Yeah,
automatically.
yeah. You bust them a chops. Hey.
Well, I'm just sitting here thinking that this is going to be funny if these cats decide that they're going to show up. I mean, if you really think about it, we will get you your own pink floats.
Yes.
yes.
It's so
So I'm hearing that they were outside. So
Oh, we gotta do this again.
we got to do this again. So
Oh.
I'm hearing these cats at this custom body shop
These kitty cats.
are a little afraid of water, and I figure from the information that's been sent to me that we've got Tyler,
Hi, Tyler.
Tommy,
Tommy.
and we got Robert.
Hi, Robert.
I'm hearing
Stop.
that you are a little afraid of water, and I mean maybe you don't want your man boobies seen or something in the water. Put a black shirt on it that's not see through, and maybe if you're afraid of the water, I can bring some of my granddaughter's little unicorn floats and stuff. And since you like to customize stuff, we'll put some Barbie tassels on it, and I'll
Yeah.
bring some of the little
Ooh, be like a
magnetic.
jingle wrap.
I know,
That's
it's so
right.
sweet.
Listen, and then look
Little
when
sparkles on the
so
side.
we put the little
But that's
the little-
all.
we'll put the little unicorn, little float around them, and as they go to get in the water, I'll
Well,
make
the
sure
one
I
on
play
the
this.
arms, wear the ones on the
Yeah,
arms,
little floaties. We'll play
Floaties.
this music right here.
Yeah.
Now entering the Yellow River for the first time, we have the guys from the custom shop. He is sporting the pink unicorn with the Barbie tassels.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tyler.
So now, are these? Are they going to get matching shirts or something, or what? I mean, how are we going to identify these guys if they show up?
I'm pretty sure at this point, after the comments we've made, if they show up, they're gonna make it very clear.
They're going to come. They're going to be like, Arnold,
That's
I'm
right.
ready to do this. Come on, let's jump in the water.
As long as I don't have to get in the
The water, we do it. Get in the water now. Hurry.
I'll be back.
I mean, it's called the dog paddle event. I mean, if you're a little afraid of the water and you can't swim, just paddle a little bit.
No, man, I'm
I
telling
mean,
you,
it's
people
only
that-
like knee deep. I mean, you
No,
might be able
people-
to stand up.
People that are afraid.
Well,
of
you know,
water don't
Tyler
play,
likes it
man.
on the knees.
And the thing about it being knee deep is if a wave comes by,
Knee deep in the water somewhere.
yeah, if a wave comes by, it might knock them over,
You got to play toes in the sand.
and they're gonna be all in the whole
Can we,
front leaning rest
when the first song you
position.
play out of, can it be Toes from Zach Brown? That'd be perfect for Tyler and Robert.
Well, I'm
PBR.
telling the guy who's texting me to go back and watch it on video that we've done it twice. They were
Twice.
apparently outside.
Not once.
But
Twice.
we're gonna dedicate this song to you guys, though.
Yes.
This song right here is dedicated to you guys. We hope you show up with your little custom shop. We hope you show up and come outside. Oh my God! I
Come
got one.
outside, Tyler.
I got one. Tyler's got one leg. Oh well, I don't know if I want to get involved with this. Anyways, the next song.
Why would you tell us that?
The next song goes
Stop
out.
going for the sympathy.
The next
got-
song
he's
goes
got
out
one
for you
leg.
I spent
guys.
28 years in the army. I know
We
people
will
that don't have
bring-
heads.
We will go by the Dollar General and get you some
He's
pink unicorn floats if that's what you need to
He's
feel
only for
safe
radio.
and secure.
Trying to do the whole.
We'll be right
freaking
back.
Handicap
Hey.
sympathy thing.
Nice.
They make wheelchairs out of PVC. Shut up.
Yeah, I figured that would be a good song.
Oh yeah, love Boy George. What else?
I just hit a button. I'm glad we weren't on the radio for that one. We weren't live. Hey, if you're watching the video, this is Steve. This is Steve. Is this Stephanie's?
No, that's my night show one because of course you can't in the daytime. But I used to have them circled with the ones you could say like. Oh, can't say that one. That one.
That's marginal. That's in a gray area.
Work it.
Work it.
Baby, this you work it. I'll work it. Tubby.
Because of a dog.
Did you just go right from one commercial to another like that?
Well, that was a fun. And that's how he hates the Cupid Shuffle. So
Oh, I gotcha.
that was strictly just to point out that he's the one that's been telling me all this information. So I wanted to start playing it just so his name would be mentioned. And they're all gonna look at him and go, so I got to find out from Holly a little more information. One of the girls on the show last night. She travels down this, her and her boyfriend go kayaking down this particular area quite a bit. She says the water is extreme. And there may be a couple spots where you got to get up and walk. And I'm like, oh, somebody needs to go check this.
That happens up in Helen too. You got parts where it's deeper than deep, and then you got
Yeah, but
parts where
these guys carry enough for the French Foreign Legion.
No, we're not carrying all that.
They're freaking.
They got yeah.
artillery shit
Yeah.
like that. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm not bringing a cooler. I decided that.
Agua. Maybe you could hire one of those rats that's going by on a freaking tampon.
You've never heard people call that's why it's called.
My brain is just freaking going bananas with that. I mean,
people said they stopped doing it because there was just so much
little rats with little sailor hats.
so
on.
much
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or little rats hanging off the
sewers
sides.
and stuff.
Two of them
pumping in
hanging
there
off the
now.
sides, and one of them up front holding the top of with the string, and then like the Zodiac boats, and then you got a little SEAL team.
Because you remember we used to get in up in the upper top, Marietta-ish, and come down under 285, and they're saying now that the pollution is so freaking horrible, nobody wants to do it.
Dr. Drew was the.
All right, we're going back.
Yeah. Thank
Dr.
you,
Mike.
Chris.
What you got going on, man?
I mean, Dr. Drew. Everybody knows Dr.
I love
Drew.
watching him on Celebrity Rehab. I wish they
Yeah.
brought that back
Well, Dr. Drew got fired
I wonder why.
for the radio part.
for talking about Hillary.
Oh, that's who that was.
Look, man, I'm telling you. And
Dr.
I talk
Drew's
about,
straight, dude. I like
And they
him.
didn't kill him. See, that's the thing, because he's too much of a.
he'll die.
Well,
They killed a Supreme Court justice.
I know. He just fell asleep, and that was it.
And with his pants around his ankles in a bed and breakfast 400 miles away from his home.
Mm-hmm.
And he just checked in.
Amazing.
Figure that one out.
And then the guy who was supposed to be, there was one guy who was supposed to be going to the Senate to talk about Hillary. He ironically died. Then the other one, the DNC one.
Yep.
Ironically got 2 bullets in the back of his head and nothing was stolen.
Yeah.
And all those other people. It's kind of funny.
Well, I would like to openly speak out against
About you being gay, dude.
No,
We've
no.
known the whole time.
Dun, dun, dun.
You didn't have to tell me.
I would like to openly speak out about Scottie speaking out about Hillary's illness.
Let's
Hey, is
hear
that the
this.
reason why Stephanie's not here? Steph, if you're
I
listening,
would
we
like
love you.
to openly speak to the world about Scottie speaking poorly
Well,
about Hillary Clinton.
you know what's also funny is that the Russian hackers only seem like now they're targeting the Democrats and the news media that backs the Democrats.
Soros.
Yeah.
It's called
Yeah.
Clinton News Network.
Yeah,
It's CNN.
They just hacked. What is it? The New York Times. They hacked the DNC. All those other things.
And they got Soros. How
Yeah.
come they're not releasing just the
They got
Lily
Ellen.
and Cream?
They got Ellen. which-
Degenerate?
Yeah.
Oh, Scotty, you're
Ellen. I
showing
like
down.
Ellen. I'm sorry. I like Ellen.
I have
Ellen's funny.
moments.
Yeah, she's a
some
nice
some
guy.
moments.
Very funny.
She's a nice
She's-
guy.
dude. She's one of the funniest dudes I know. No, I mean she has got it going on
She
though.
is funny.
Did you
I
say
think-
the funniest dude?
Yeah, I'd say that about Stephanie too.
Wow. But yeah, I could
Anyhow,
see
can
it
we
with
go back?
Stephanie.
Can we go back? See it with Stephanie. Oh, but you can't see it with.
No.
Okay.
man.
So, anyways, Ellen's kind of got it going on, man, because I feel like she does kind of stand up and do some of the stuff that nobody else wants to do.
Man, her wife. Was
RuPaul
hot.
does that too.
Her
She will
wife
do
was
that.
hot.
But Ellen is funny. She's just straight
Yes.
out funny, and she's clean funny. She'll make you think about
Yes.
what she's talking about. And that's the best.
That's right.
See, that's my problem. When I get around lesbians, I don't think.
Well, and we had to do that because on the night show, we used to just say anything and everything. And we kept bumping into people that were going, listen, I can handle here. Well, it's a weird conversation trying to have. I've tried to ask people. I've tried to ask these people who say they couldn't stand us cussing on the radio. And I'm like, but we're sitting at a comedy show where every other word this guy's dropping the F-bomb. And they go, but that's different. I'm like, how is that different? They said, I don't know. I said, so why do you get so offended when we cuss on the radio? They're like, I don't know. It just drives me nuts. And multiple people have said that. But what they say is they like us better joking around where they have to think about it. They have to see what
That's
we're
usually
saying.
the best.
Yeah,
Right,
well,
I
we're
gotta
gonna
catch
have
this.
to
Keep going real quick.
We're
That's
gonna
why
have to
George
get a
Carlin was so great.
whole-
George Carlin used to make you think. If you watch any of his videos on YouTube, he would make you think about
Right.
what he's talking about. Robin Williams was the same way. All these great comedians
Well,
always great about making you think about what you're doing.
Yeah, the millenniums now, they follow the guys that all openly smoke pot.
Yeah.
And so it's a giggle. They're not belly laughing
It's
like we used to. Yeah, it's like
Well,
they're
Steve
studying,
Mason
man,
used
I
to make you
remember,
think.
yeah,
Jackie
yeah.
Mason used to make you think.
Mhm.
All those guys used to make you think about what they're talking about, and they would open your mind.
Right.
It was another creative way of making things it's another creative way of making you think. And then all
Right.
of a sudden it became dirty.
Yeah.
In the mid 90s, all of a sudden everybody just saw all the curses came out.
Right. Well,
Okay.
Andrew Dice Clay was a
He was-
real big one about that. Eddie Murphy,
Yes.
obviously. These guys came out and every other word
It was
out of their
dirty.
mouth. Yeah.
It was dirty.
So,
You know, Eddie Murphy used to even talk about when Bill Cosby used to call him up and say, you know, Eddie, you know,
yeah.
you don't need to curse, Eddie. You know? Well, who's the other one? There was Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor got foul.
Yeah, he was very foul.
And the
And it
thing
was
about
blue
it was
humor.
he was with all those other guys.
Yes.
And they didn't do
No.
that type of stuff.
No.
You know what? I went to see with my mother, and I'm an old guy. When I went to see a stand-up comedy act, you know who the headliner was?
No. Who?
You're gonna love this, man. Paul Lynn.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, he was voted the funniest man in America this
Wow.
year, and
Paul Lynn.
my mom brought me to see it because I was literally the kid that would, whenever the whole family was around, and you know, Italians, when we get together on the 3 holidays, so Michael, come here, you little son of a. Oh, this is so cute. Come here, let me smack your face.
Mm-hmm.
Now get up there and make everybody laugh, you little bastard. We don't know who your real father is.
You sound more Polish than Italian.
Well, I'm Polish. I'm Italian and
little
Polish.
bastard.
Yeah,
Tell
I'm
you.
I'm Italian and Polish, which makes me too lazy to steal.
See,
So you know,
where I'm from, it was mostly with the hands.
yeah.
Louis,
yeah,
come
yeah,
here,
yeah,
do this.
yeah, yeah,
Say, oh, go get go get the
Well,
beer.
my grandfather was the proverbial barber.
Oh.
50-something years cutting hair. Grandma never worked. Grandma never drove a car.
Nah, my grandmother never.
She
worked
always
either.
took care of the house. Those were easier times.
Different times.
You know?
And they had like 18,000 kids.
Oh yeah. People walk up to me.
My mother had
sometimes
like
and
8.
go,
My mother had, I think, 8. Right. My wife's listening. My mother had 7 brothers and sisters, and my father had 5 or 6. And it was just big fun times. And then when all the cousins got together.
Yeah. Oh, it was somebody
food.
would smoke a cigarette in the back and
Food.
get whiff of it, and everybody go ballistic.
Yeah.
And they were all smoking inside the house.
Yeah, you should be smoking at your age. What are you doing? It's gonna stunt your growth.
2 more years. Geez, that's all I'm asking. 2 more years, you'll be out of diapers. So you were in the military?
Yes.
What branch?
I was in the Army.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, it's okay. You know, the people who actually get things done.
Yeah, I know. 28 years Army. I was. So, yep. I retired in 2013.
I got out in 98.
98.
Yeah.
8
years.
When 8 years? Okay, that's what I was going to ask. I went in 1982. Wow.
When
How
the
times
uniforms
change.
were still green.
Yes. Yeah. As a matter of fact, they were.
Vietnam potheads.
I wore jungle fatigues, which were great because they're $4 for the pants, $4 for the shirt, $2 for the hat. Jump boots. Now we, you got issued those crappy NATO boots, but nobody ever wore them. And we all went to the green jungle boots.
Yeah.
And they were like $11.
Yeah, they were nice.
Yeah, it was great. Did you ever go to jump school or anything?
No, I
Okay.
wanted to. So I joined the military thinking I was going to be jumping out of helicopters and everything like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what we all
great,
thought.
Yeah.
That's what we
But-
all thought.
But by accident, I joined the reserves, and the reserve unit only needed mechanics and cooks at the time. And I became a cook. I was a greasy spoon, but we would consider ourselves the killer cooks because we would qualify like right away. And we went away. So, but I noticed that there was one bad thing about being a cook is that every cook was a drunk,
yeah.
and I don't drink.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did
So-
you do AIT at Fort Jackson?
We went to Fort Jackson. I
Yep.
went to basic Fort Jackson. I was supposed to go to Fort Knox. The training schedule got screwed up, and I went to Fort Jackson for basic AIT. And then I went down to Fort Sam. Party!
Whoop, whoop. That was
That's
like
right.
college.
Yeah. Fort Sam for my second AIT, become a hospital food specialist. That was with the 808 Station Hospital in New York. And
Cool.
they'd moved out to far out Long Island. And I stayed where I was, went to an MP battalion. And then all of a sudden they had a fun little time in Iraq.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
And
was
fun
fun.
was had
We
by
were-
all.
And we were the units in my area were the ones who were driving up for the ticker tape parade.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, waving high. Like, do you want to go? I was like,
Hey.
I didn't do anything. I'm not going to go into that. And we didn't do anything. How you doing?
anything.
Good job. Yeah, thank you. I was here. But
Yeah.
it was the first time when people actually started respecting soldiers again.
Yeah, absolutely.
actually kinda nice.
Schwarzkopf,
Oh, he
and,
was
and
kicking.
Colin Powell, man, they really turned it
Oh,
around. for
Colin
us.
Powell. He banged on Hillary the other day. Did you hear that? You people heard that, right?
It
Colin
was
told me too.
beautiful.
Colin told me it was okay.
And then Colin
And
comes
we
back
went,
and goes,
"I
I
ain't
don't
talking
know
to this
what
freaking
the hell
crazy
you're
bitch."
talking about.
You know,
Yeah.
Hillary now looks like that crazy old lady. The way she's dressing, she looks like that crazy old lady at 11 o'clock at night at Walmart with that large coat.
Yeah.
She's walking around. I don't know what's going on.
It's 92 degrees outside. Where's my
What's going on? It's crazy. You know,
Kevlar?
she's got to be hiding something underneath that jacket.
Absolutely.
I mean, she's
I'm
hiding
thinking
some
it's a-
type of.
I think it's Syrian refugees. Either that or illegal voters. You know,
It's
some-
one of the three.
good
and-
Lord. And
Or the dead people that always send the kind of around when she's around.
she looks like she's been hanging
Oh,
out with
wait.
Kim Il Jung from
Yeah,
North Korea.
Did you
Man.
Yep, you know the movie Scrooge with Bill Murray?
Yeah.
Okay, when he sees death and he opens up the jacket and there's all these souls trapped in there. Maybe when she opens the jacket, it's all the souls.
Oh my God. It's kind of like that dude in Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
man.
That's hot.
If I open up my jacket, I'll lose all my souls. Everyone who made
She's
a
like the Grim
deal.
Reaper.
Oh yeah, God, she's
I
just
feel like I
shorter
need to
up on
ask
there.
if I missed anything. The
No,
look on your
no,
faces.
absolutely
No,
I'm like, I've
nothing,
not missed nothing.
Complete-
Nothing. We went from 3 viewers
military, Hillary Clinton.
Hey, has anybody noticed
Lost her
that
soul.
Hillary looks like she's wearing, what do you
to 1.
call it?
We were just
A
talking
sh-
about
sh-
that.
A schmuck or something. So I missed that conversation.
You were just at the end of that. Like
I
she's
mean,
wearing
she
this
looks
huge-
like she's wearing the,
And-
the big black thing that the women wear when they cut your
We
hair.
were talking about that. She looks like that crazy old lady.
Yeah,
You
dude.
talking about a burqa or
Yeah.
a schmuck? Because in
schmuck.
Italian, that's called a schmuck.
Well, she looks like that already. I watched her. Look,
House coat. It's a house coat.
I watched this morning.
And she has,
Quilt.
and it's two different colors. Her pants are different colors than the house coat
Look,
now.
I
And she looks like-
recorded this
And
and,
it-
I was going to play this, but I decided not to. But watch this. I want you to listen to what comes out of this woman's mouth.
Listen.
All right, y'all know I try not.
Wow,
to
her
know a
voice got
lot about
deep.
This, but watch what this woman says.
To ask people he's ignored and mistreated for decades, what do you have to lose? Because the answer is everything.
Now,
Clinton said,
Okay,
Okay.
so here's my problem. So this guy has never been in the political world. I mean, he hasn't been a senator. He hasn't been anything.
No.
And this woman's now saying he's ignored all these people for years.
but that's incorrect. See,
He's-
that's incorrect.
He's not
He's hired more people. Yeah, we were one of the first people to have a female CEO run his company.
right. I get that, but
All
I mean,
these
he's
things,
not a
and then it's
political
lying.
person.
No, not at all.
So how can she say he's been ignored all these people for years and
No.
now he's trying to get them to?
But then there's pictures of him with Jesse
Everybody.
Jackson, Al Sharpton,
Everybody.
everybody wanted to be around Trump.
Right.
Before he started running for president, everybody wanted to be around Trump.
Right.
Hillary and Bill wanted to be around,
be around Trump. Yeah.
He donated to their campaign.
Because he
Yeah.
had to, because she was a senator in New York, and
Yep.
you had to donate
Had
to
to grease a
everybody
little.
so that you can get stuff done.
Yes, right.
You know, and
But
that
it-
was one of the things that he ran on.
Yeah.
He's got all this dirt on her. Why do you think people are backing him? Because
Yeah.
he has all this dirt. He
But it's
knows
just
about
funny
her.
that she's trying to now discredit him to say that he's never been there for the people. He's never had a political office. He didn't have to be
But
there
she's
for any
never
people.
been there for the
But
people.
that's
When
what
she
I'm
was a
getting at.
senator in New York, she did nothing.
did nothing.
Absolutely nothing. I want anybody to come up and you could text Scotty. Name
Oh, you
one
can text
thing
Lou.
that she-
You want Lou's number? No, I'm
Text
kidding.
Scotty and
Text
name one
Scotty.
thing she did. She did nothing.
She's
She
done
only
nothing. How about-
Followed. and
She
put her
has been a
name on
leech.
bills. She put her. She went to New York because it was a soft seat to win.
Right.
She couldn't even win in her home state of Arkansas.
Right.
Look, when
Okay?
your own people don't vote for you, what
Yeah.
does that say?
She couldn't. So then she did
Why you got
that.
to bring up a sore subject?
I'm
It's
sorry.
freaking dodgeball. So what? I get. So what? I get.
I get picked last.
Bastard.
Just
you
because the
gotta bring that up.
target's larger than everybody else. You know.
You know what? I'm tired of you picking at me.
I don't know what. Oh, you're such an idiot.
Ah.
And you know what? Somebody's going to need that next
I
week.
know. That's why I threw it at you.
They're throwing picks around. Guitar picks people.
Well, I usually keep.
That's how Lotus
I
is
have a nervous tick.
Oh, you're so lucky the battery went dead.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's why I'm
Nervous
lucky.
tick.
I got a nervous tick, so
No, he just has a
The
tick.
dog has that.
That's
so I
right.
got something in my hand there. Oh, no, the dog doesn't have a nervous. The dog is dead.
Oh, my God.
That is the sweetest pooch.
Hey, I did
No,
have. I
sweet
did-
dog. It's dead.
Dude,
Lou.
I did have to check her yesterday. We're in the pool and we get out of the pool and
She's
she's
laying-
laying over here in the bushes and I'm like looking to see if her ribs are moving.
That's the worst.
That
in
is
the
not good.
world.
I do that with my
Oh,
kids.
That's worse, Mike.
Well,
You
not my
lie.
kids. That wasn't right.
He does that with the kids he finds at Chuck E. Cheese.
That's
No,
right.
I don't do it with my kids. That wasn't very nice. I do it with my grandkids.
Somebody
So-
asked Mike the other day, they go, "Oh my God, I didn't know you delivered ice cream." He's like, "No, this is just my truck." He just
You have
has
the truck that has on the side of it, valuable Pokemon inside.
No, God knows. Mine says free puppy and candies.
He drives around with an ice cream truck and he doesn't even deliver ice cream.
Everybody wants to go for a ride until you open up the trunk. And then they start backing up. No, shut up. Does this rag smell like chloroform?
That's awesome.
So, yeah, pretty much is. That's it. That's my dating life. What can I say?
The only time you smell it is once that chloroform. Then you
Yeah.
end up with no kidney.
Well, sometimes you don't need a whole kidney.
So listen, I just got Tommy Robert, and I don't know if that's supposed to be Roberts or Tommy Robert is one name. It sounds a little bit hillbilly to me, but says
Tommy
that they
Robert.
know.
No, that's not hillbilly.
That's not at all.
Close.
Tommy Robert.
No, Tommy and Robert are like New York names.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're both names. They're not supposed to be like they're like both. There's Tommy and there's Robert. Not Tommy Robert.
Well, Robert in
I pray to dear baby Jesus.
Robert
Baby
is
Jesus.
going to
6
be
pound, 3 ounce baby Jesus.
I just got. They know where you live and they're coming. Well, I
They know
suggest
where you
you
live.
to make sure you got on a bulletproof vest.
Here, let me reiterate.
There's 2
You need
microphones
to-
open.
You need to come.
Yeah, there's 2 mics open.
We
Come
can
on
start
in.
girls talk anytime you like. Ladies talk.
Hey, you're gonna
Lady
pass
on the
my
radio.
pool. Go ahead and put on that little pink and
I
float when
would-
you're walking on
I
by.
would
the
Jump
door.
in.
I
That's
would
all.
recommend full body armor. I'm a good shot.
Ooh, you got a good rise out of them. Well, dude, I'm not a fluffer. I shouldn't be getting those guys.
There's
to,
no blue pills.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't
Wow.
understand why grown men are afraid of ankle deep water. I mean, geez. Really?
The sharks.
What? They got something else to do on a Saturday morning? Cartoons.
Cartoons.
Start till 10 or something like that. And all cartoons now have public service announcements. So here, let me do one for you. You guys are scared.
Boop. This has been a warning by
Just for Fun Radio Network. The guys that, what's the name of the business? Can we rag on the business?
No, we're not gonna rag on.
Come
this.
on, give me the name.
No,
of
we're
the
not
business.
ragging on anybody.
Yeah, yes, we are.
We're not.
Okay, if your name is Robert, and
This
you go
is
by
good,
Bobby,
clean fun.
Bobby.
So that's the thing. It wasn't Robert. It was Bobby.
It's Bobby.
It was Bobby.
Yeah, it's Italians.
Bobby.
You know,
In a
it's just
world.
like Richard.
Or is it a bobber?
Richard?
Yes.
Okay, in an Italian family, nobody calls anybody Richard. It's
In
Dick.
a world where men are afraid to go in knee-deep water.
Yeah, we're men
Robert
are men.
and-
We're waiters.
And Tyler.
Yeah, we're
the
men are
end
men,
of
and
the
sheep
time
are
of
scared.
And we're hearing
Shooting
hearing
the
that the water's even a little low, you know.
and apparently the IQ rate there. So well, that's not fair. It's an average.
No, we gotta love you guys. You know, y'all are just being good, clean fun. So
No,
No, we're not.
I was trying to be politically correct.
Dude, you got two
be all
Italianos,
politically-
man.
yes,
Well, we got
politically correct.
one.
Bring it.
I'm
got
only
one.
here once.
We got one real one, and we got Captain Ragu over here
Yeah,
who
man.
claims he's
Hey,
Italian.
I'm freaking okay with that.
Huh? What?
Yeah, well, he's kind of like. Check this out. If this was an Italian version of a Charlie Sheen show, it'd be 1.5 Italians
Well,
instead of 2.5 men.
Wow.
Whatever.
Crickets.
you'll write that one down too.
Crickets. 6. 6 for the day. 6, ladies and gentlemen.
Six
We
bucks.
went from 1 viewer to 0.
Yeah.
My
And
wife even just logged off.
How the hell do you get a negative viewer on YouTube?
Mike, how do you get a negative anything? That's how you
easy.
get all your attention.
If
By
you
being
take-
named Tyler.
Yeah. Or
Mike-
if you
Mike-
take all your money out of your account, you
Yeah.
get a little negative
Well,
there, buddy.
you know, child support will do that to you.
Yeah.
Mike falls under
That's why I
the
don't pay it.
bad
Wow,
attention.
look at that guy's
is
beard.
still
Look at that
new.
thing. That is so 70s.
And that's actually my dead uncle. Congratulations.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
man.
See,
Really,
slamming
70s?
on
He'd
the
have been
dead
turning
guy.
60 years old today.
Wow.
He was
Where
murdered.
Was that taken?
He
You
was
feel bad?
murdered in like 1975.
Hey,
Wow.
Hey, Paisano, you feel bad now that you brought
No.
that up? Yeah.
Not at all.
Yep, man. He was murdered. So
That's hard.
there you go.
Wow.
Hope you
That
feel
story-
good.
Yeah.
Well,
Phew.
talking about air coming out of the balloon.
Yeah.
Congratulations. There's Hillary. Let's
And then-
say
so there's
Is
a
that
picture of
rat
Hillary.
on the tampon?
She's got the-
or
she's got
what?
the hair.
But he
coming out of the
was
balloon.
full blown hippie dude. He was.
Dude.
Was that a rat on that tampon or what?
So what else do we have at this point?
I'm drawing.
Lou's
that.
like, God, I
I don't-
can't
I don't
even make a
like
joke.
I don't even know how to draw.
Yeah,
But
so
somehow or
Italian,
another,
man.
I'm
I
drawing
can't
that.
make it work, man. I tell you, it's not good.
Look at that hair now.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I love
That's-
that.
That's when a girl goes to the barber. She goes to the shop and she goes, "I just want colors,
Yeah,
all over the place,
just
make it happen."
highlights.
So I was
Highlights.
told that this is Tommy.
This is
I'm
Tommy.
assuming that means something to you, Mike.
Where's Tommy?
Yeah,
Let me see Tommy.
You want to give him a
yeah.
bear hug?
Yeah, it looks like the guy that
Tommy
fixes my toilet.
Tommy.
He looks like that guy lives in a cabin somewhere that's going to come out and do some little sling blade
Hey,
action.
All of a sudden,
Hey,
you get a package in
meat
the
and
mail.
potatoes. Meat and potatoes.
I'm gonna hug your neck right now.
Yeah, come here.
I think he's dead. How do you know, sir?
And I just got Rod Johnson is a sissy by association.
See?
Does he belong to that association?
Sissy by association.
That's his own
There's
association?
a lot of S's in that.
See?
Sissy by association.
Is that an island off of the Greek coast?
I think it is.
Association. I farted. It's stovepiping.
That's where you went.
Oh yeah, I hate
He
when
went
that
from
happens.
Greek to farts.
Not much difference. You know what the difference is?
Hold on.
About
Here,
that far.
There's
About
Mike.
that
Here's
far.
Mike.
That's right.
So let's go to a commercial.
It's not going to help the smell.
We just have to do something.
We still
at
have
this
sponsors
point.
after that 20
We
minutes?
we might not. You know, you never know.
He's getting
around
text
here.
now. Just don't play that ad.
Yeah,
No.
wow. I didn't realize you could.
Stop playing that
Facebook
ad.
had scratch and sniff.
Well, no, that's oh my God. you're
There's people on
horrible.
my Facebook page going, "You stink." I'm like,
Well, because you do. You
Whatever.
suck.
well, that's what I put back to them.
Okay,
Oh.
we're going to commercial. Everybody hang tight. We'll be right back. It's just
Just
fun
fun
radio.
radio.
See ya. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Hey,
So
today's-
watch this. All right, go back.
Romanian vodka.
So, yeah. I think it's funny.
Screw the bastard. We on? Did we just say that live?
Yeah, we said it's okay.
It's
So Holly said the water is down a little bit, but she says worst case scenario, if the water's down enough, you go under one pipe or you climb over the pipe.
Wow.
In other words, it's gonna be like Fat Guy Limbo. We're gonna go and hope our bellies don't hang on it. I'm bringing a video camera.
Who's going to carry that? You need a freaking pack mule.
Get you.
Boy.
Had that bus yesterday.
Is it done yet?
Apparently, there's some different style lugs that hold the inside wheel. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they curve that way. This one comes off with regular lug nuts. This one takes a special socket.
It always does. You ever notice that?
So Rob said he was playing hell, broke 2 sockets trying to get it off. So he called his brother-in-law who sells the right socket. They said they couldn't have it till Monday. So then Dean sends a big work truck, which is over on the side of the expressway.
Yeah,
Big.
where is it? I mean,
What, the bus?
no, where they got to go to get the wrench? The socket.
No, the big work truck that holds all that pulls on the expressway had to go to Rob's. So now he got the wheels off finally. And I don't say finally in a bad way. but
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a lot of
look,
work, I'm sure.
he had to have the big truck. He said I had to call for backup. So the big
Well,
truck,
I mean,
the big truck had to show up.
okay.
And
Because I was gonna say, if you need me to run to go get the socket.
no, I
somewhere-
asked if I need to go buy one.
Yeah.
But no, the mobile repair truck pulls up to help get the wheels off.
Because AutoZone, you can.
So it's an O2 Freightliner. We gets O2 Freightliner brakes. And he's at Napa last night at 6 o'clock because the O2 is not correct. They had to get 05. So he's like, okay, so now I got the right calibers. Now I finally got the right brake pads. So hopefully it gets put back together today because we gotta have it. But he's now scared me enough to tell me about this wheel that I am never driving that bus out of Georgia ever again. Because if you ever have a flat, you're screwed.
Oh,
Why? What's so bad about it? You can't
Well, you
hardly
won't
get
have
off.
those, you won't have those wrenches.
Well, he
or
said to
motors.
me, I said, well, can I just buy this socket? He says, you can. He said, but you'll never get it off. He's like, I've got my biggest air gun out here, everything trying to get these.
How's that go?
So he just said, look, I just wouldn't drive it out of state. He said, because if anything happens, you're going to have to call one of these big repair trucks to come over on the side of the road. So, you know, we drove it to Florida. We've been to Nashville. We've been a couple places, but, you know, it is what it is.
Hey.
You know, I got to find, he was talking about at least buy a spare. So if you do have to call one of these big trucks, at least you'll have the spare. That'll save you a couple dollars.
No, but wouldn't the big truck have it?
No, not a spare because they may have a spare tire.
Yeah.
If I tell them what size tire to bring. But, you know, odds. It's all about the odds.
Can we get all that information? Keep it in a little folder in the
Yeah,
box?
we
Oh
will.
yeah, that really.
We will
people
be
do
getting
those things. Yeah.
See, for that size rim, okay, here's the thing. I can find tires for that size rim all day long. I can find that size rim all day long. The problem is finding that size rim with that lug pattern because that's got like an 8 lug and that size rim usually has a 10 lug. So you have to find that wheel. Oh,
You're
yeah.
not gonna find that pattern.
I have one time on eBay. Let's just say it's not fun. I should have bought it and I didn't. Going back live. And we're back for more.
I want to buy something off eBay or Craigslist. Which is the
You
dangerous
can't
one?
do human trafficking
Yes, you
off
can.
of eBay.
No, you can't on Craigslist. That's why they
Oh
call
my
it
God.
Craigslist. Because Craig initially was human trafficking.
Yeah, but I thought you were more of a back page kind of brother. How did that charge with Rockdale go, by the way, when they did that undercover sting from ordering the girls on Backpage? Did you not get charged for that?
No, I knew all the cops. When I showed up to the hotel
So
room,
you
I was like-
recognize like the voice on the phone?
I showed up to the hotel room and I went, "Hi." 'cause
What are,
she
what are
knew
you
me.
wearing?
She knew me.
Do you want that? You want that flavored popcorn that you normally get?
Yeah, cheddar.
You know, wouldn't that suck? Wouldn't that suck if there's an
I'm just staying
undercover
quiet right in
sting going on and you recognize the girl's voice?
Yeah, man.
You'd be like, "Hey," and then you start playing along.
Well,
Oh
no,
yeah,
you
I'll
wouldn't
be
play
there in
along,
an
you'd be like-
hour.
You'd be like this. Oh my God, my buddy's wife
Is a
a
prostitute.
prostitute.
Yeah,
I
I
knew
what
she
did.
was scummy, but
Yeah.
God.
Damn. Thanksgiving this year is going to be awesome.
And she goes to church with us every Sunday,
Oh yeah, that makes a difference.
and she passed out the communion.
Yeah, she
Now
passes
I'm
it out to the
scared.
community.
Yeah, now I'm scared.
That's all.
So were you raised Roman Catholic, Blue?
Oh yes,
Yeah, same here, bro. Yeah.
So my
yeah,
Catholic jokes will go over really great with him.
you can because we make fun of him all the time.
Yeah.
You
But no,
gotta.
he really pushes it with the Vatican and the boss.
Well, you know, stuff like when somebody goes, "Man, that was wrong," I'll go, "Yep," like two boys in church.
That's right.
Well, yeah, but we're all altar
And
boys, so
was
we
a
know what the-
representation of
yeah.
sex.
Thank God I was never an altar boy.
You were never an altar boy?
Thank you.
It was a requirement in my family. Shoot, we had altar girls.
They're
No,
called
y'all just
transgender now.
alternated your
Yeah,
It's
girls.
called transgender now.
They
That's
could-
right.
Gotta
they
have
could-
a bathroom for them.
They could pee in any holy water.
They can do
thing.
confession in any room they want now.
Absolutely.
You sure that wasn't a movie you watched the other night?
Yeah.
When
we-
Catholic girls go wrong, is that a
No,
DVD
It was
or VHS?
I like watching Steven Seagal movies when he's playing the Italian. You know, it's like, oh
Yes, it's
God,
really
you were
bad.
You know, when
so-
some of his
Yeah.
Above the Law was actually a good movie. It started going downhill after
There's
that.
still bricks in the yard, Nicola. And it's
I
like,
just saw him do
I
one
know,
called
sister.
Sniper,
I-
and that one's
That's bad.
yuck.
he doesn't
Yuck.
shoot, and he's so big.
Did you see him on top of the water tower shooting? Like the filming is sucks. Every shot and the
Look,
camera
look,
shooting from the
look.
car video to
speaking of
the
shooting,
water tower is
Around the
horrible.
corner from our house,
There was a shooting?
No, there's a church, and they're doing they're filming something there. we've been trying to figure out what they're filming, and no one's.
That's
coming
my
up with
buddy's
it.
Halloween costume he wanted to show you.
My
Since you're
So that was
Catholic.
his.
No,
I know, it's
Chris
awesome.
Ravens
I'm
wants
not
to
his-
wear that at
I'm
Halloween.
not his buddy. My son-in-law is a police officer.
I didn't mean to
in
change the
Loganville.
subject, by the way.
Yeah.
He just
So
said
I
it
can
in.
find out what's filming if you want. me
Yeah,
to.
we'd love to find out what's filming over
I can
there.
do
That'd be
that
really
right
cool.
now. as a matter of
Debbie
fact.
does Dallas 14.
Yeah, we were at the bike deal over at the VFW.
Yeah.
And because, there's like, I don't know, 1 million people out there. And suddenly I look over and there's a couple cops coming at me. And my first instinct
And Mike's like, I
was-
didn't
Oh,
do it.
I swear to God, I wasn't there for that.
Well, here's the thing is when you get to be
Know
my
nothing
size and
about
you're
the girl
a
in
disabled
the
vet,
closet.
absolutely ain't running. I'm just not going to run. So I got to think quick, And all these cops come up and it was my son-in-law and all that other stuff. And then remember what happened? Sitting there talking to him. He answers the radio, boom, takes
Yeah.
off.
Well,
My
that's
wife,
called
said
a job.
my wife said they've already moved out this morning, so they've probably done filming already.
No, I can still find out what it was for you just because I'm a nice guy. Or not.
We're just trying to fill time.
So now people are making accusations, by the way, that all this stuff happening in Newton County is fixing to ruin the whole Hollywood in the South.
No, not even close. They're building building a new studio, Valhalla Studio.
No, but I'm talking about
He's talking
there's a
about
bunch
the
of filming that
Muslims.
happens
Oh, I
in
know.
Newton itself.
But you know what? Don't listen to them. As long as you keep the taxes low and
People
all
will be
that other
happy.
stuff, people will come here. They will come here. The moment you start raising
That's right.
taxes on them, they'll leave like they did in Hollywood.
Yeah, that's what's happening with
Property tax.
Rockdale.
Yeah. property
you
tax.
raise the taxes, people will leave. That's what's happening in New York.
You know what it is there's a mindset that says if we raise property tax, we'll only get good people in here. No.
What happened to the mindset of, oh, we're effed up. Let's just throw some money at it, and that's supposed to fix it. That's
But
not
it
gonna,
does.
That's
You
not
see
going
how
to
it
fix
works
it.
in our society. You throw
That's
money
not
at something,
fixing
and it
nothing.
works.
I
so
throw
well.
money at strippers, and it didn't fix nothing. I still left single and lonely. Well, of course, this was years ago. I got a beautiful wife now. I don't have to go to strippers. Mike,
Yeah.
please jump. Mike, please
I
jump
was
in there.
waiting for Mike
I
to
was
jump
trying to
in.
make
Oh,
a.
hell no.
There was, the bait
I was just
out
making a
there.
joke, and Mike's
No,
just like
no.
not even
Well,
going with it.
The whole thing was I want you to screw it up with Crystal.
Yes,
That is so horrible.
he does,
Is
man.
it?
He's
I'm
plotting my death, man.
Crystal and I were yelling to each other yesterday while you were walking with me,
No, Mike.
going, "We're
You're
planning
an
your
idiot.
death."
That's not what was happening. I was yelling, "I love you, honey."
And I
Mike
was
kept
yelling-
yelling, "I love you, honey."
Yeah, and you said, "Oh my God, don't do that." And I'm like, "What? We're plotting your death."
But Crystal did not answer that. She didn't hear you mumble that.
Crystal didn't answer me.
Again, you mumbled it. That's the stalker in you. You
Well,
visualize things in fantasy that doesn't
Hello.
exist.
It's called code.
It's called no.
It's called code. What
Crystal,
do you care?
notice
You'll
how
be
I'm
dead.
staying out of this conversation.
He-
Yeah, because
he-
you don't
he-
have a chance, dude. You're like freaking. You can't look to
I can
ride
talk
Crystal.
about
You got to be this tall.
This dude blinks and says, "Did you just see me wink at that girl?" I'm like, "No, I saw you blink." No, that was a wink, man.
No,
Did you
man.
see her? Did you see her wink back? And I'm like, "No, dude. She
Chicks
was
are-
rubbing her eye."
Chicks are always checking me out.
He's like, "Chicks dig me, you know.
They
Staying out of this
do.
conversation.
They dig you out of their butt because you're a brown noser, and you follow them way too close."
Well, it is a.
I mean, you freaked out the one yesterday. She's like, "Why did he come in here?"
because it was
Which
Chuck E.
one?
Cheese.
Well, because he went in saying, "I need a proctologist," and she looks up.
Oh no, I didn't freak her out. If I freaked her out, she wouldn't have followed me out to the parking
She just walked you outside, dude. You're lucky security didn't.
lot. They don't have security at Proctor.
They will now after you come
Some
in.
butthole's got my pen. So
He's like, "She walked with me outside." No, she walked you outside. There's a difference.
come on, man.
Escorted.
That's
That's
exactly right.
Check
Don't
it
even use
out,
the word
man.
escort around him because he believes that's
Yeah,
totally
she's
different too.
Leaning up against the door. I'm like, God.
We went out to dinner. You're supposed to hook up with me. No, sir. You paid me to go to dinner with you. It
What's
cost extra to hook up with you.
Whatever. Hello, chloroform.
He's like, "Dude, I've got the 99-cent value meal from Taco Bell into this. There should be some put out of this."
I don't ever. Freaking
Oh, they'll be put out on it later.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Groupon. Never accept a Taco Bell Groupon. That's just not going to work well. So, and that, look, you know what? That was really good.
Why
I
are you not
enjoyed
funny today?
it. According to you, I'm never funny.
Oh, our videos are amazing though, by the way. Oh, I got something to ask out of you.
Do we need to be here?
I got something to ask out of you, and I'm going to do it live because I'm going to.
Hands above the
Because
table.
Dun,
There you go.
dun.
I got something to ask out of you, and I'm
Ladies
going to
and
do it
gentlemen,
live, and
Scottie
because I'm going to
Showing,
put you on the
like
spot,
something
and it's
live.
going to kind of pop a balloon and take our funny down a little bit. But I got something I got to ask out of you. So people have been enjoying the you and I in car videos. They're people are
Just
laughing.
you and I.
I've got a request. Look at
Just
me.
you and
I got a request. There's a guy that's not doing so good. That's in a retirement home. That's fixing to pass away, and they're asking if we can go in there and put some giggles on his face.
Absolutely.
And I said I will talk to Mike and see if Mike's willing to go do that.
Scotty,
So
you know me well enough.
I know, but I find it nice that we're kind of just for fun, kind of hitting that spot where
No.
we're being asked to go do things like that.
Can I
think
clarify
that's awesome.
one thing?
Sure.
If he dies, we're not going to be held responsible. Right?
Well, I did try to ask that question because
Yeah.
they said I'm saying, here's what I know.
Yeah, I mean,
She's
we
like,
gotta be
he's not doing so good. I said, well, me and Mike will go in and maybe give him some giggles. She says, well, he's having breathing issues. And I thought,
Well,
oh my
that's
God, if
perfect.
we get him giggling and he
Exactly
doesn't
what you
make
want.
it, but will he die with a
COPD is
smile?
working really good.
Well, I don't know. Are you going to keep your hands above the table there?
Yes.
You almost said maybe. Didn't you see that, Lou? His lips were pursing. He almost went maybe. Oh crap! That's military Mike. I better come up with a better answer. You almost said, look, you're turning beat ass red too. Like his face and the red on Just for Four. Just look at that.
Yeah. I knew if I played with your mind for a second.
No, that wasn't playing with my mind. That was friggin'
But yes,
Freudian
so you're
slip.
willing to go. I can let her know.
Of
Okay.
course. Just let me know.
Can we change the subject?
Why? Thinking about visiting a retirement home, Lou? How old
No,
are
no,
you?
no,
Like
no, no.
90? What's
That's
up?
not it. That's not it. It's just gonna make him die.
Die.
He's gonna die.
Oh, he's starting to sound like a Yankee.
He's gonna die
my
like a.
God.
He's sitting in the redneck
Die.
chair.
Oh my
He's
God.
gonna die like a.
Look,
with
listen,
a smile
listen,
on his
listen,
face. He'll be
listen.
happy when he passes. It'll be so nice. Verklempt. Verklempt.
What the hell is that word?
Verklempt.
Oh yeah,
It's
isn't that funny?
it's Jewish. Verklempt.
Yeah, because I know about it then.
Yeah. Okay. So there's like Hebrew and there's certain words that people say and who played the nanny? Fran Tressa.
Yeah,
And she would
I
talk,
love her.
and you know, with Barbara Streisand and all of them, they talk like this. I'm so verklempt. And that so on Saturday Night Live, Michael Myers
Mhm.
and another guy, they pretend they were these two Jewish women, and they'd be verklempt. Oh my God!
Oh,
I'm
I do
verklempt.
remember the
I'm
scene
verklempt.
now.
Everybody, I can't talk. I'll give you a subject. Here, I'm like, oh my God.
Hillary
That's
Clinton's
funny.
house. Go ahead and talk about
I'm
yourselves.
verklempt. Talk about Barbara. You know, so-
I do remember that skit
They're-
now.
From what I understand, they're redoing Yentl.
oh my God.
The worst movie ever. That poor
I'm watching you. That's kind of the
Yentl.
worst thing ever.
Yentl.
Yentl.
Yentl was awesomely
That was,
bad.
that was bad. It was like Schindler's List,
The worst
but a
was-
little girl.
The worst was that they tried to make her a sex star. You know, like she was beautiful and everything like that.
Who?
Barbara Streisand. But her
That's why I
nose,
said
her
who.
nose
See-
always got in the way. And
Yeah,
she
You know what I visualize? I
But she
visualize
had-
Humpty singing in a 69.
had-
My nose will tickle your ear.
she had in her contract, she couldn't work with certain people because they were prettier than her.
Right.
And she could only work with an
so
actor
she
that
did a lot
wasn't
of
as
stand up by herself.
but she also had to work with an actor who wasn't as good looking. So she worked with Walter Marthau
What did
in,
I
um,
tell?
and Bye Bye Birdie.
He did
He was
bad
uglier
news,
than sin.
bitch. He was a
Everybody she
drunk.
worked with was always they were not
Wow.
as good looking.
I thought her and like Chris
Now,
Christopherson.
You
did
want
something.
you want to hear something funny? Is that in an Italian household, this is conversation.
Man, y'all have a
No,
boring
you are-
life.
This is conversation. This
yeah.
right
What
here.
are
What are
you
you doing?
doing?
What the heck is going on over there?
Yeah, tell the
Sit
kids-
down. Shut up.
Yeah, well, Ted, and that's your wife. Jesus, don't bring your girlfriend and your wife. That's called ambidextrous in an Italian household, huh? You don't understand half of what's going on, and him and I are looking at each other.
My
like,
wife is laughing.
and it's just like
gotta go.
freaking Thanksgiving.
Donna, if you're laughing, just say laughing. On
Yeah.
the text.
And you know what? The funniest times are before Thanksgiving.
Well, that's
when
like
they
the
show
funniest
up, like,
things
2
before
weeks
the
early.
we used
show
to get
starts.
together. We used to get together more than that. We used to get together for Sundays and everything like that, and all the family would be there.
And what
all the
did you
kids were
realize that
outside.
you couldn't handle that much
Oh,
of
God.
being together?
So you can't. And then you're there for christenings and communions and confirmations and Yeah, every
Jesus, I
holiday.
thought my family doing the whole once a month birthdays was
no,
much.
no.
Like I have to see my family once a month now, and I'm already trying to find
And
excuses
everybody
to
used
get
to
out
go
of
into
it.
Brooklyn. It was a small little apartment, and we'd all be there. And Christmas time was the best.
My
'cause we'd
mother
all
was
be
born
there.
in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always be there. It was a lot of fun.
You know what I
Great
loved about
memories.
Brooklyn?
Mm.
5th floor, still bars on the windows.
Yeah. That was so you
Holy
didn't jump
cow.
out.
I can see that.
It
Hanging out
was-
with Mike, I'm wanting to go jump out the
Holy
window
crap,
now.
man.
The plastic
It's
on
a-
the plastic on the sofas. You can't sit on. That's the good one. Don't sit on that
Don't
one.
sit on. Oh my God! Don't
And
let
you,
the
you
kids.
had the china closet. Then no one touched the china. That was the good china for the good people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
but when did the
guests.
good people
For the-
ever come use
It
it?
Yeah,
wasn't
but-
us. We were family.
Yeah, once
know?
every
Oh my
100
God.
years.
You know, and all these really funny. My grandmother had a white Christmas tree. That's how Italian.
Mhm.
White, and it was
Is
literally
that supposed to
white.
like represent snow on a tree?
No, no, no.
No, it's
Okay,
just-
look. In an Italian house, there are 2 colors that are blessed:
Mhm.
white and gold.
Yeah.
And that there is a formal living room that as a child, I never even went in. I didn't. I didn't. I wasn't
you couldn't
allowed
go
in
in
there
certain
until I was like,
rooms.
till
Could
after
not,
my
we're
mom
not
did
allowed in
something.
certain rooms.
I wasn't even allowed to go in there.
No, no.
I'm
you
serious.
weren't
I
allowed.
never went in our
Wow.
living room my whole
No.
life,
No,
ever.
certain rooms you weren't allowed.
If you
That was for
ran through
family.
there, yeah, if you ran
The
through there,
carpet was perfect. It's
Yeah.
like
That
They would
that
vacuum the
upstairs
carpet.
living room was like that when my grandmother lived
Mhm.
here. My
The
grandmother moved in '80, and I never went through the front door
weren't allowed.
until the day I moved in this house.
you weren't allowed. Yeah.
A friend of mine had to come and look at my dog one day, and she was standing in the front living room, and she's looking around, and I couldn't understand why the confusion was on her face, and she goes, "Oh my God, we're in the room we weren't allowed to walk in."
right? Yeah.
Because that living room upstairs wasn't a living room; it was a dining room with all the
That's-
china cabinets and everything.
That's where, yeah.
And
the
my
nice
grandmother, if you walked in there, she would whip the vacuum out and vacuum the footprints
rooms. right
out.
away. Right away. Yeah.
Because
The
you weren't
carpet
allowed
would
to
have
use
be a
it.
certain way.
Now we had
That's
central
stupid.
vac.
I mean, I get
It's
it, but I
true.
mean,
we had central vac. Now I don't know if anybody in the
No,
world
we didn't have central.
other than my family knows what central
my
vac
aunt has
is.
one.
They have in the holes in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's holes in the wall and there's a vacuum system.
And they even make
built
a
into
new
the
one,
house.
and even make a new component for hardwood floors in the kitchens
Uh-huh.
where it has a bigger door that you swing it open, and it's a dustpan. You
Yeah.
rake everything to that
Very
part of the
cool. Like
cabinet,
that.
and it sucks it down.
Right.
I love
So-
that.
Don't
idea.
step on the
So,
carpet. That's right.
Here's what you're doing. All right, you got 2 older brothers, schmuck and schmuck. All right, and you're sitting there playing with your Lincoln Logs. All right, in the playroom.
You know how funny that
Right.
you should sample that. Playing with your Lincoln Logs.
Yeah,
Yeah, long. I mean, we all owned them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but it was my cousin Frankie, my cousin Jimmy.
yeah.
Okay. And they would be doing stuff like what you're gonna say and everything like that. And we would always be on the floor. I had my cousin Jojo, and we'd be playing. We were the younger ones, and my cousin Stevie, and we'd be the young ones playing, and my cousin Jimmy and Frankie would be the ones who used to make us do the things that they weren't supposed to do in Grandma's house.
Yeah. So here we always had a playroom. Okay,
Mhm.
so I'm on the floor in the playroom playing with the Lincoln Logs, right? And of course, my elder brother comes by, schmuck one, and he goes, "Hey, what are you building, Michael?" And I'm like, "I'm building a little log cabin." And then he would kick my Lincoln Logs all over the room and go, "Oh, look, a tornado." Okay, so after that happened, after my oldest brother would come in and do just about the same thing, an hour later, I would gather up all my Lincoln Logs and go into the dining room and maybe play in the corner or over by one of the chairs and build my little log cabin. Well, one day I look over and the hose to the central vac is still hooked up.
Oh, did you start sucking up the Lincoln Logs?
Started sucking up. the
That's
Lincoln Logs.
nice.
That didn't go. That's why I walk with a limp still to this day. My father beat me.
No, we weren't afraid
insane.
of my father. My father was you were afraid, but you were afraid of my mother because she had this spoon that had a
The wood-
crack in it.
yeah, the wooden
My
spoon.
my mother actually put a crack in the linoleum countertop from banging on it so hard. And that's the people you would shoot. My dogs would actually bark at her when she got mad so we could run away.
Oh my God, the dog gives you a warning.
Yeah, the dog would help us out. you know.
See, like I got a pit bull now, and if you just like Bella, if you start being rough or just the dog will do it. In my house when we were growing up, if mom was yelling at you and you started yelling back at mom, the dog would attack you.
Right.
Because that was her dog. So
All right. Well, we got to shoot off to commercial.
good.
You ready?
Yeah, man.
Just
All right.
on radio.
We expect everybody to show up with a raft tomorrow. We're going to talk about that again when we come back. And this next song goes out to that. So we hope everybody shows up tomorrow. Got to find out about my sunglasses, man. Because of my eye problem, I've been trying to find. Hello. Yeah. Congratulations, your business.
You've been selected by Google. It's like,
I mean, I'll talk to those people. Love talking with them. Piss them off.
there are times when I'm in the car and I'll do it too.
Sue's birthday. Oh hell. Oh, you see this name?
Mm-hmm. Let Lou do one. He's our guest.
Oh, did you?
What are you doing?
Eat it, Falcon.
Mm-hmm. What's A, babe?
Bikers against.
Okay.
They
I'm
help
not a
protect
biker.
us on the law.
Yeah, I'm not a biker. So.
So, but what I wanted you to bring up is the fact that sexual friends like to
Oh,
come to this, but need to make sure that y'all get there that you're not. Come on, I've heard you do the voice. Why are you acting like you don't?
We could do that.
Huh? You won't let Lou do it since you don't?
Oh, I was wondering. You know, what would be funny. Can you change? You would be
It's his
great if
birthday. We can
change-
do anything y'all want.
If you could change one of the microphones to sound like a phone call,
Oh, dude, I've been trying to figure
that
out.
would be so great. And then you could have us call in, and we could be like, that would be funny because then you could do voices, people calling in,
Yes.
and then you could really have a good time.
And to my only problem is just adding one more piece to everything. But I've been looking for one. I've been looking for something that lets me do the voice changers too.
Yeah.
Because that would be free.
They got them. Voice synthesizer.
What's his name? Brian.
I'll do it if you want me to. I always put Scotty through this before I,
know.
do one.
I just know Mike knows motorcycles. That's why I was like,
We'll tag team on it. That'd be fun. Yeah, tag team back.
Something should be
again.
talked about.
damn.
We can't call him and talk to him.
Back to like our actually.
Iraq War veteran accused of cheating his way.
You know what? DD Form 214's got the Purple Heart on there. If it ain't in DD 14, then you ain't got one.
I really love the. You ever watch those videos of the guy stealing the valor?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a lot of issues with that. Not people doing it, because I really don't care. If somebody's out there and they're,
If you're gonna dress up, at least look the part.
yeah, there's just
There's
one
some of them
guy
that
that's
just
got shit all
They're
over.
all, and you look at him and go, but that doesn't go with that, and that doesn't go with
Yeah.
this. At least look the part.
Yeah.
If you
And
want to pretend, I don't mind psychos and pretend.
well, there's guys that are borderline freaking retards that have 18 different things, and yeah, they're gonna say they're SEALs and astronauts and all this other stuff. But the simple fact of the matter is when you go up to them and start poking and prodding, you know,
Well, it's when they have the collar closed or this and that, all these things that we wouldn't do. And you sit there and you go, it's like, well, you're really gonna wear it like this.
yeah, and it's not really your job to go out and be. We don't
Well, a
self
lot of
police.
guys,
And
a lot
we're
of guys do
back.
that.
And they were bringing up some people that are doing fakes on
stolen
stolen
valor.
valor. Yeah, man.
I think the
Army
law
vets, so.
was passed so that
You can now. Before it was illegal.
yeah. I mean,
How?
it's-
So wait a minute. There was a law that says you can't do it. Now all of a sudden you can.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
How
Now, get this,
ridiculously
get this.
stupid
There
is
was
that?
there was like a general or an admiral that had a V on his ribbons, which probably some freaking intern did, and he turned around and retired because of it. That's the way they built the story. There's some that committed suicide over stuff. A V just means victory, that you were in the combat of that particular.
Well,
thing.
I
people
remember
don't-
it from the TV show. It was for visitors.
If people don't understand what we're talking about, stolen valor is when someone who's not been in the military wears military clothing and then gets called out on it because they're wearing a patch of a unit that wasn't in the same place that the Rangers were, this and that, and they're just trying to look cool. And they busted a lot of guys who said they were vets and they're begging for money or this and that. And you sit there and you go, but those jump boots don't go with that uniform or
Right.
this and that and that and this. And some people, you watch them on Facebook and all that good stuff. And
YouTube
it's just
is
funny.
huge.
It's huge with
And I'm
it.
trying to show you. I was looking real fast to show you this picture from Instagram. There's a dude that's about, I don't know, 22 maybe,
Yeah.
and he's in fatigue.
And he says it's a
He
general.
doesn't have he doesn't have his boots tied properly.
Or like he's an E7.
He's
and you're
like
you're 22. How are you an E7?
280 pounds.
Yeah, he's out of weight. He's
fat
got a
guy
beard.
You
He's
see
got
the
a beard,
picture I'm
this and
talking
that.
about then.
I mean, my wife will
Ugh.
even tell you when I was in the military, I was so clean cut.
Mhm.
She says now that I was in better. I'm in better shape now than I was in the military because I work out more now. But I was in such great shape back then that
You're just in a different
you're in
shape.
different shape than back then.
Yeah, like
Yeah, and then you
Mike's,
get- then you
Mike's
get out of the
pear
military and you
shape.
get
I'm kind of
round.
pear shape.
Nah,
It's-
I was sexy then. I'm sexy now. It's a curse.
Sexy, can it spell differently and mean different things?
Probably in different languages.
No, I mean, seriously, I was sexy then. I'm sexy now. It's not-
Seriously, it does spell in two different meanings, right?
you can fight it, but
Well,
truth of the
sexy's in the
matter is-
eyes of the beholder.
In the eye of the beer holder, there's
beer
a
holder.
difference.
Yeah,
No matters what time of night it is. And what
That's
beer it's
right.
at.
you know what cracks
We're
me
gonna
up?
drink you till you're hot.
This is what I like. I like when people say, you didn't do that, but they don't say it to you. Okay.
Oh,
Like, yeah, I'll give you an example. I was a helicopter pilot.
good.
Okay. I was chief warrant officer, and I have all these pictures of flying helicopters, being around helicopters.
And if you don't know, a warrant officer is very hard to become. It's
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
very
it's
hard. It's
very
not
difficult.
easy like becoming a lieutenant or captain. I hate to say it that way.
right.
You really have to do your job to become a warrant officer.
And so the crazy thing about all this is my now ex-wife, but my wife at the time pinned my aviator wings on. My brother pinned my jump wings on, where there's pictures of it. But yeah, and if you
Yeah,
post
we've not
anything-
seen any of this. It's kind of like
whatever.
his droid,
drone,
drone, his whatever.
Did you just say droid?
R2D2.
Yeah, here's I was part of a security detail in Kabul.
Hmm.
All right, and here are not only the actual team I was on.
Face it towards the so see there's an actual picture. Ladies
Yeah. Okay, so not only the team, but the colonel and the sergeant major, the
Mhm.
command sergeant major that we were protecting is in this picture. And the sergeant major, Barry, comes on my show and we talk about it. And the colonel is now over the Georgia State National Guard. He's like the FPO or PFO, whatever. So you can talk to these people, but yet there's still people out there that didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I know they didn't do anything because I know their MOS. I know their
Yeah.
job. Now in combat, a lot of times you don't do your MOS, but there are people that literally say they were snipers.
Nah.
They said they did
I'm
this.
never going to say anything like that.
And get this, I always ask people, "Oh, you're a sniper, really? Hey, what was that building number?" If you ask people what the building number was of sniper school, it's like asking them what they called the place where you gave up at jump school. There's certain things that are ingrained in your head, you know, and when they don't know the answer, you just go, okay, no big deal. This is me off on the left there, and that's in Kabul. All these guys are all still alive, and what I do is so you know that you can't just walk around with anything on your uniform, right?
No.
Do you see that patch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, and that was a joke, but do you see any other patches on me? No. So, and the weapons and all that other stuff. So people kind of do this whole, oh, he didn't do that. They don't say it to me, but they'll say it behind my back, which is,
Hey, Star Wars.
That's a big back.
yeah.
Look at that Star Wars.
Yeah, that's
Look
awesome.
at the Star Wars.
No,
Look at
Join
that Star
me.
Wars.
no,
And
Look at the Star
together.
Wars.
no.
Face that direction for a second.
No,
Okay.
I
You
don't
didn't do
trust
none
you.
of it.
I don't trust you.
I
Yeah.
was trying to make you look that way. Did it behind your
It
back.
kind of,
See, there's no humor when he's trying to be serious.
You can see
Yeah.
the funny parts of it. But the whole thing is that if you want to if you want to wear the uniform and just go through the training and join.
To me, if you
Just
want
join.
to, if you want to be that guy,
Just join.
if you want to be that guy, go become a security guard and pretend to be super cop.
Paul Blart.
That is a
Paul
whole
Blart.
lot easier.
Yes,
It's a whole lot easier, and
Well,
less people
know-
will want to whoop your ace.
See, the military
You know
is
what I'm
great
saying about-
if you have nothing to do with your life and you are not going to do anything.
Well, these
and you
guys
wanna make-
apparently
you
have
wanna
nothing to do.
stories, and you want to make stories. Well, in the military, a story is going to come up.
Yeah, but these guys
that's-
being fake
that's
apparently
as
have
fast as
no
no.
life,
Yeah,
and
this
they
is-
need to do whatever it takes to get attention. Well, I'm telling you, it's easier to go get you a minimum wage job as a security guard and put your little suit
It
on
is.
and
You put
feel
down, you
special.
feel tough, and you
security
feel tough.
guards.
No, the big difference between
the super cop.
He's saying that if you want to and you don't want to go into the military.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
because don't pretend to be an army man.
No.
If you want that feeling of I'm awesome, go get you a little security job, put your little
Well, you're not
uniform
tough enough
on,
to
get
become
your
a cop.
handcuffs.
You're not tough enough to
That's
become
exactly
a cop,
right.
and you're not tough
Oh
enough
my
to put
God,
your
you're
right
right.
hand in the air
That's
and
right.
give the pledge.
But you can
Yeah.
feel important and
No.
feel superior and feel like you have your power.
People always joke, what college you go to? I didn't go to college. I joined the biggest gang in the world. I was in the army. You know,
And it is a game.
and anytime you talk to anybody else who was in the army, there's a connection because
Right.
you have that connection. I did this, we did that, all these great things. Yeah. See,
And I think you'll probably recognize some certain things on there, which I generally don't talk about, but I think you'll see.
that's an older picture.
Oh, that's very old.
What is that? The 90s,
80s.
80s? Come on.
Yeah. You'll see the uniform. You'll see
Uh-huh.
the
The beret.
headdress. Yeah. So it's kind of like when I showed these pictures to people, they're always like, "Oh, that's cool.
Scotty's
That's cool." They
calling
don't
somebody.
know.
Get
you
us
know.
ready.
But here's the other thing too: is I'm sure you've heard of Don Shipley, the
Mhm.
guy who roots out the fake SEALs.
Yes.
Now the thing about the SEALs is that generally that's a very, very small community.
Yeah, I need somebody that was a SEAL to go visit the guy that claims he was a
Well,
SEAL.
I
think
sent
that
an
would
email
be,
to
I
Shipley.
think that would be
Yeah.
amazing.
I sent an email to
That would be
Shipley
good.
just to see.
I think it'd be
He
absolutely
will check
beautiful.
the database and he'll get back.
Oh, well, I
to me.
already know he wasn't.
Oh, I do too.
no,
but-
I mean, no, sir. I mean, I had confirmation
Oh, did you? Okay.
Oh,
that-
that the guy who's pretending he's a SEAL?
that
is not
he
a SEAL?
claims he was a
Well,
SEAL.
this-
He was an electrician for 2 years in the Navy.
See, it's like people who actually been in combat, they don't talk about it.
Right.
People who've actually done stuff,
Okay,
we don't
so
talk about
let
it
me
because
point
we've been
this out.
through it.
The guy that has the piece of crap Chevrolet Nova with a V6 and the loud exhaust, it tries to make it look like he's got a dragster, sits at a red light and goes, rum, rum, rum. Light turns green. He tries to floor it. It backfires a couple times. The guy in the Lambo or the Corvette, let's be reasonable. The guy with the Corvette that pulls up in Conyers just goes through the red light normal. Do you know what the difference is? The guy with the piece of crap Nova has to pretend he has a hot rod. The
That's
guy
the
in the
thing.
vet has one.
That's the thing. It's
He
like,
just coasts through the
my
intersection.
son
He
wears,
doesn't
my
have
son
to show
wears
off.
my hat. He wears my BDU hat,
Mm-hmm.
and he wears it with pride. It's like, Louis, things falling apart, but he doesn't want to get rid of it
Yeah.
because it was my hat.
Right.
There's certain things. He's got my web gear. He's got my canteen. It's like, we got to get you a new canteen because you've been drinking out of that for 10 years. I'm sure it's not clean inside anymore. So, there's little things that we've done that it's like, okay. I mean, me and my wife, she just said, hey, where's your Class A uniform? You don't have the jacket anymore. I said, I don't have it. I like wearing my BDU jacket when I go out.
Yeah.
I like wearing it because I
have
can fit
tons
into it now
Yeah.
again. And I like wearing it, and it's just, it's pride.
Well, I have a ACU jacket
Mhm.
that I love it because it's Velcro. Everything's Velcro, and there's a whole bunch of patches and things that I did when I was in
Exactly.
So I like doing that.
If you've done it, and it's
Yeah.
shout out to all the military vets out there, man. We love you, every single one of them. Male, female, you all done a
Individually.
great thing.
Yeah, we love you individually.
You're all part of
No matter
our
what bathroom
fraternity.
you use now.
Yeah. Hey, can you send me a friend request on Facebook?
Oh, I have to do that?
Yeah.
No, you
Well,
don't
no.
have to. It's not a requirement.
Check this out. Send it to me, and then I will send you a request to the Foxhole Support Network, which is
cool.
veteran group that we work for. It sponsors the show, and then my
Is it on these your show name?
no, just military, or not military Mike, but Michael Madsen, Madsen, just like the actor. I'm better looking in now.
Hold on. I just got the guy in the Lambo or the Corvette does not live in Conyers. He's probably lost, and he's just trying to get out of there as quickly as possible without drawing too much attention to himself.
I'm completely lost on that one.
You
Oh my
didn't
God. You know how
remember
many
the
Mike
conversation?
Madsens are on Facebook?
Madsen, and
So-
it's an American flag.
Trying to be funny, you don't remember the conversation we just had about the guy with the piece of crap Nova? He's
Yes.
always trying to pretend to be something and blah, 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 blah. And the guy that has the real car doesn't have to do that.
Exactly.
You always pick on me when I talk about wanting a Lambo.
I don't know if I would
'Cause you
really want a
won't
Lamborghini.
fit.
I don't know if I would really
Because
want a
you would
Lamborghini.
look like, you know what you would look like? You would look like me taking 2 pounds of wet tuna out of the can that 2 pounds of wet tuna comes in and trying to shove it into the 2-ounce tuna can.
Wow.
We
losing
would
it.
have to convertibilize every Lambo that you want to be shoved into. We would have to get a lull that picks up bricks and sets them on top of. We'd have to use that to put you in the Lambo, and we'd have to have a
No.
KY girl to rub your hips down
He would like
while they
that.
slide you in.
Hell yeah,
KY
who wouldn't?
girl. KY. It sounds like that's like Dumb and Dumber at the end. We need someone who's gonna lather us up. There's guys down
Some
there.
lucky
There's
guy.
down there.
Wow, Scotty, that was a little bit more graphic than I thought you were.
All
gonna
right,
go
well,
with
I'm trying to keep the show funny, so I'm trying to bring that point up.
You're trying to
in a
make it funny by
Lambo-
making
Can
fun
we
of me
can we
being
can we
fat.
be funny now?
you in a
Are you
Lambo.
calling somebody?
Mike's wanted to be in a 2-seater BMW before, and I went, "How are we going to get
An
you in it? We'll have to
I-8,
take the
man.
top down every time you go to get in a car.
You'd be like Tom Selleck in that Ferrari.
You'd be like Tom and Jerry in a Ferrari."
An I-8, man.
Yeah, you
BMW.
ate the freaking BMW.
no,
Did you see how
man.
big it is?
A freaking BMW i8 is like the dream car for me.
So,
I've
are you
always
ready
wanted,
to?
we always wanted a. Well, go to it.
No, go ahead. You always wanted
No,
what?
no, no,
I got to
we
pull
always
it back
wanted
up.
like a
anyway.
Mustang, like a.
So a friend of mine bought this insane Cobra Mustang.
Yes.
Right? He's shooting down the interstate. There's so much
Convertible.
friggin' power in this supercharger and all this other stuff that it breaks the lower pulley off the crankshaft. So like he was coming to give me a ride in it because everybody talked about he'll sling you into the seat. You know what I mean? It's so powerful. And he's like, "All right, man, I'm on the bypass." I'm like, "Cool. I'll see you in a little bit." "All right, I'm getting on I-20. Okay, I'll be at Horizons. I'll meet you there." He texts me a few minutes later, says, "I'm stuck on the side of the road. The lower pulley just came off." And I went, "Get the heck out of here. You're joking, right?" He's like, "No, I'm stuck on the side of the interstate between
Because the lower
Almond."
pulley.
Yeah, he
extension?
spun it right off.
That's awesome.
Mike, anything?
Bueller.
Bueller, he's just
Bueller.
here, not here.
Bueller.
Are you ready to do this?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, now
Which one of you?
Go.
We both do it.
That's what it's about, but that's his page.
Yeah. I'm not even
Or you can just mess with him,
now,
period.
now
It's
who?
birthday.
Now what is his title? The state
He's
communications.
just the director of District 5. But yes, he just
Okay.
got brought up to state communicator and all that stuff. Ready?
Okay, all right.
Hopefully he doesn't know. Well, I blocked the number, so hopefully he answers. Hopefully he's not listening. And if he is, just go with it. It's his birthday.
Now who's doing it? Me or you?
Both.
Either one of them. Just tell them y'all are representing somebody and calling us
I'm gonna
wish
call
happy
him
birthday.
Skinny Bob too.
Yeah.
This is not going to work.
Did we get this phone number from Jacob?
Oh my God.
Is he even there? He knows that we're calling.
No. Well, maybe.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Oh,
Do you know how? Well, I don't stop.
wanted to do a.
I'm like a rash. I cause irritation till you have to scratch it.
We should say we're like a radio station, California or something like that.
Whoa.
Don't you love it when people don't want to answer their phone?
Yep. It's early. If you're an alcoholic.
It's 9:45. Somebody's heading to the bar already.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
I never
It's
even understood
Friday. Friday.
I usually have a beer by now.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Not if you're retired.
Everybody.
All right, we're just gonna call him straight up with the normal number and see if he'll answer.
Oh, there's a normal number.
Well, I had it on block, so
Oh, he might not answer block.
Mike,
number.
you're friends with Jerry Sims?
Ah, man, I'm friends with a lot of folks.
Yeah.
Mike don't know anybody. He
13
just,
mutual friends. You have a lot of friends with me. Mutual friends.
you need to get with your friends. They're low lives.
It's okay.
Yeah, really. You need to get some new friends.
Business people. Joe Turner. Scotty, I still can't believe how pretty your wife is.
Yeah, me neither.
Me neither.
I can't believe.
I still can't believe how pretty my wife is.
Me neither.
So I was making a joke with my wife the other day in front of everybody. It wasn't directed at her. It was directed to everybody. I
It
said,
wasn't themselves in the
I
bed.
can't believe my wife's so stupid to still be with me. And she just, and we're making jokes about me being a retard.
Mhm.
And she goes, in front of a whole room of people, she goes, you just called me stupid. I went, that's not what I meant. You just called me stupid. No, honey, I was making the crack that I can't
Oh.
believe you're still willing to put up with me being an idiot.
5 minutes of Wapner.
You just called me stupid. And I'm like, that's not what I was doing.
See, my
Oh
wife
my
wouldn't
God,
do that.
you
She would,
called me
just she would
stupid.
just tell me to F off and give me the finger. And
Well,
walk
then
away.
my wife starts playing it. Then she's like, I can't believe you called me stupid.
I gotta,
And you did it in front of people. I'm like, no, I didn't.
That's how she got the pool.
That's how she got the
that's
pool.
how she got-
Maybe
oh, I gotta
that's how
make it
she
up
got
for
the pool. Yeah. You called me stupid and in front of people. No, I did not. Oh my God. If
Look at that white
Travis
van.
saw this,
Look at that thing.
woo, he would be
That-
trying to do that.
So there's a picture on Facebook of a white van converted into. It
I'm
looks
fixing
like
to share that.
A spare bedroom.
It looks like a spare. It looks like
It's got
an
a
addition
roof
to a
on it,
house.
man.
It's an addition to a house.
Yeah.
I like it.
That is killer.
It's redneck Steph's.
That's
like
high
it.
end right there. That's
That
what I'm
is
talking about.
top notch. It has a skylight and everything.
That's our special room. We
A
smoke our
sky-
pot
And
back
it's
there.
white.
It's pretty.
And from what I understand, white and gold is holy.
Oh,
But
no,
we
it's
put
not
the
holy.
we
It's-
put the aluminum siding on the side. We had some extra, so we
I
figured
like the way they
we
built up
parked the
brick.
van. That what happened when they parked the van there and it died.
They got
Oh, yeah, I was
under,
about to say. Yeah.
I'm posting it on the Just for Fun page, y'all, because not only is it tagged and plated to still legally drive, it's got underpinned.
Yeah, it's got tags on it.
It's got underpinned.
never
It's got
know.
tags on it, but you can't see out
It's
of
a
the
mobile
windows.
home, but it ain't really mobile.
You
That's
never
right.
know when you might have to make a quick getaway. Or if the repo guy comes.
But you
through
know,
van.
the thing is,
And the roof is over. You know what's funny? You look at that picture, and it has a drain pan.
yeah,
And
we
look
did
at that
good.
over there at the end in the front of the van.
Did good.
It's got gutters.
Yeah,
It is 3 feet away from the ground.
Now,
it
do-
has a gutter.
now, do you know why
it's
it's?
important.
Do you know why that it's still legally tagged? And it most likely has insurance on it. Do you know why?
Mm-mm.
Because in Georgia,
Oh,
if it's not legally tagged and insured, it can't remain in your yard.
Yeah, it can't be on your grass.
it's funny.
Yep, you can't.
And do you
park
know?
a
And do
vehicle
you
in
know
there.
why it has underpinning? Because they say if it has 4 tires, it cannot be sitting on the grass. Well, right now we can't say that it has 4 tires because you can't see them.
Yeah.
Do you get this? I mean, how insane is this? They have beat every code enforcement rule possible.
Dun.
It's licensed and tagged, so
It
it's
don't
legal to sit
tag.
there.
It
Well,
don't
it can't
tag.
sit in the grass because it has 4 tires. Well, how you know it's got 4 tires?
Track.
That's considered a permanent structure now. So they're beating it on every way possible. Now they might screw up a little bit on the window tint rule, but
So
it's
it-
not
it-
driving on
yeah.
the, it's not on legal roads. So I guess that matters.
Yeah.
So this, what town do you think this is in?
Jesus
Any town,
Christ.
Georgia.
Butts County.
I'm
Not
gonna
in Snellville.
I'm gonna go with Griffin.
Good Lord. I just
Griffin.
posted a
And
picture
the guy
on the
puts
Just
that-
for
It's
Fun
in
page.
You see what he says?
Adairsville.
This is fantastic.
Fantastic.
It's in a
I have a feeling insurance won't cover that.
Oh my God. That is horrible.
That's awesome.
Well, homeowners might.
That's awesome.
I just got Bubba says, God, isn't that Bubba says, Bubba said, like I said, right. Bubba says people would light up speakers in a boat is gay.
Papers light up speakers in the boat is gay. That's how you gotta say it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Papers.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know.
Papers.
I'm just saying.
Don't
Hey,
get-
old man.
I'm
how
just
much do I sticky old
repeating.
weed?
I'm just repeating what I was told.
Better not get none of them damn 1.25 papers and things suck. Get in 1.5. Mm-hmm. I like French fry potatoes. I'm gonna hug your neck right now.
I'm lost.
Mm-hmm.
So Gino, listen, Gino with White Brothers.
White Brothers. Is that
White
that
Brothers
racist?
Automotives.
Oh, okay, no,
automotive parts, our wholesaler. Hey,
Hey, we
anyways,
like White Brothers.
he's wanting a chocolate donut, Mike. Stephanie's. He wants Stephanie's chocolate donut.
Blue Knot.
Stephanie's married. I mean, she's gonna. I can't pimp her out. Jesus.
I mean, he wants the donut hole.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't pimp her out. If I was to pimp out Stephanie, I'd have to give
Travis.
All I'm
20
hearing
bucks.
is something about a rim job is needed.
Boom, boom. That's horrible, Scotty.
And I don't think it has anything to do with the rotors
You know,
on her
she's,
van.
she's pointing her middle finger at the phone
Right
at the computer
now.
right now.
Right now.
That
She's
was-
cussing me right now.
Scotty crossed the line.
Again. Which one did we cross?
Well, I'm kind of going with anything to have to do with any integrity whatsoever.
Do you find that we have
Well,
that?
I can't pimp out Stephanie. I just can't do it.
But you
It's-
continue to try to pimp me out.
If you're
but
wondering
see,
what we're
I
looking
can
at on the
make
screen,
money off
Scott is
you.
looking through his Facebook page, and we're looking at people I have no clue. They
Well,
go on
it's
vacation.
somebody I
this.
haven't seen in years,
Yeah,
so
they're
I
on
was looking to see
vacation,
what was
nice,
going on.
Little bit
Yeah.
cute
We-
little
we-
baby girl.
Yeah, we do this every day.
Seashells.
And
This
if
is nice.
don't comment about it,
And
'cause
then I'm
he'll
gonna sit
yell
there
at
and I'm
you.
going,
Oh, well, why aren't you paying attention
wish
to
I
the
was
radio
there.
show? And
I
Well,
know,
what
there's
happens
a
is
big
just-
screen in front of me that's
what
going through these
happened
things.
was
I'm scrolling down
Oh,
like
wait,
this.
go back.
And see,
go back.
Mike freaks out.
Right
though. He
there.
sees some hot
There's
shit.
nothing like
Yeah.
Dragon Con.
How come they haven't
and
made a
sexy
better
Vel-
Scooby Doo?
A sexy Velma.
Why haven't they made a
Sorry.
better Scooby Doo so that the girls are actually hot?
Oh, well, if you watch the Scooby
my
Doo, the
God.
girl who plays Velma and the other Scooby Doo,
Yeah,
she's
she's hot.
She's
got a
hot.
body.
She's hot, and Velma's hot. You know, so
Velma and what's
I
the
just
other one?
got from Gene that he says I'm a dead man. I will bring you the donut hole, sir. Not mine. I'll bring you Mike's, but
That's
No,
a
you're
big
not
donut.
pimping me out. either.
Shody don't swing that way.
I'm all confused.
stop it.
How did we get on that? And
I got
how-
with Mike. You
How
said
did we
how
get
did we
on
get
Mike's
Listen,
donut hole?
Mike said that I crossed the
Hello.
line. Jeff Mathias says as big as Mike is, he covers the lines.
Hey, I got nothing. I got an idea,
that's so
Matthias.
nice.
Shut up.
Hey, Jeff Mathias, where have you been, by the way? You've kind of vanished.
Yeah,
Wait. What's the guy's name?
Jeff Mathias.
He's
Oh, I
probably
thought
in
you said his
jail.
name was Jepedias.
Jebediah.
He's-
Jebediah.
He's not he's
He's-
not that beard
He's
dude.
from,
He's not from Pennsylvania.
he's from Amish country
Yeah.
in Pennsylvania.
Go to
Jebedias, you have
Amish.com.
to churn the butter.
Go to Amish.com and look up.
Gene
the
swears he's
bio
coming to the
on-
show next week, but he's
That's
been
right.
saying that
You
for a
can't.
year.
Yeah.
You literally
Isaac.
don't use don't use the
Isaac.
computer.
Is
And that's like Kingpin,
Is
that movie
Schmel.
Kingpin. He's the Amish bowler. Goes.
Yeah. You know the woman that was the landlord in that?
That movie was disgusting.
She was at the
Okay, here,
tractor
let's
store
catch this.
yesterday.
Shh.
Oh well, phone call.
I don't know who this is.
Let's find out. Live
do,
on air.
do the voice.
Oh, stop it. We can. Hello. Hello.
I'm here.
Oh God.
Who's
Mike
this?
scared
It's
me last
him.
time, so
Who's this?
Mike scared me last time, so I've been in hiding.
Oh my God.
Who is this, please?
Just-
Hello.
Jebedias.
Just,
Jebedias.
just
Hi.
because
He hung up.
Damn, that was fast.
Because he like
I
he
bet
went,
you
"Wait a
thought it
minute."
was the wrong. I bet you thought he got
he
the
thought he
wrong
got the
number.
wrong number.
Oh my god.
When he
Frickin'
calls back, we'll do it
Freaking
again.
hashtag Robitussin kills.
Hashtag robotripping.
Yeah, robo tripping.
Stop it, you freak.
At you. Oh,
Oh,
more Robitussin.
I like Asian boys. They're so cute, like little dogs.
Chow mein.
Ooh.
Mm. Alba disliked vapid elements of role. She never does nudies. Never does nudes. Wish she would though. She'll eventually break down. She needs money.
Yes, that's usually how that happens.
Yeah, that happens in real life. I mean,
So,
I did
wait,
that one spread.
What's her
as my
first name?
condo.
What's her first name again?
Jessica
Jessica Alba, and there's Jessica Biel.
Biel. Yes.
Yeah.
Jessica Biel. She's the hotter of the two.
Yeah, Jessica Biel did a
She's
movie a
hot.
lot of people don't know about where she is in a strip club working, and they're like this scene involves her and hot candle wax, which is kind of creepy, but you know.
So we went to go see Suicide Squad the other night.
What'd you think?
I thought it was a perfect movie if you're a geek like me.
Oh, good.
If
good.
you
Oh crap! Phone call.
Oh, here we go again.
Hello.
Good morning. I must have gone to a dead spot. Think I was in Mike's bedroom.
Oh, stop it!
What's wrong with that? Grandma, he's making fun of you again.
What? What? Who's this? Hello.
You sound like Adam Sandler.
Hello. Hello.
It's the
Better than
Yankee.
Ethel Merman.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello, my baby.
Hello, my love.
Hello, my
ragtime gal. I had a woman correct me 2 days ago because I said lady.
That's the funny thing.
I just had somebody text to say, "Holy crap, that guy sounds like Doc when he talks with his gay voice."
With my gay voice. Stop it.
Like
Who's
Doc?
He does.
A friend of ours that comes on the show.
Is he sweet?
She.
Oh, stop it.
And she's black.
Oh, that's even better.
And she's a Republican.
And
I got to meet this one.
And she votes lesbian.
And she's a lesbian.
Oh.
Jody Sweet.
So the guy's on the phone. Hey, bud, what's up?
What's up, man? Quick
Welcome
subject
to the
change.
show.
Doing, dude, and enjoying the unique show.
That's cool. So
It's unique.
It's a little different without the redneck there.
You know, people always use the word unique when they can't describe something.
And I don't think you should use words you can't spell.
I thought that was eccentric, something like that.
Last time he was with Unique, she was a black stripper down there at the Purple Onion.
At Strokers.
Oh my
Matthias,
gosh.
you ever go to
Weren't
Strokers?
you?
I
Sir?
used to work at Strokers.
Strokers, Shooter's Alley.
I used to
Purple
dance.
I never went to any of those, but Shooter's Alley.
I used to dance at Strokers under the name White Chocolate.
Shooter's Alley was
Sexy chocolate.
was a
Sexy
place
chocolate.
back
I had a
then.
little change belt. Matthias would come up there and hand me $1 and go, "Hey, can I get like 38 cents back?" I'd be like,
Can I get my change back?
Yeah, man. Hand him a pity and go, "You
So what are you doing
today?"
today, bro? What are you doing on the phone? What are you doing right now?
Yeah, just kind of chilling. Dude. Getting ready
Just
to jump
hanging
on
out?
bike and
"Who's
ride
trying to
around
keep
for a
it
little
going?"
bit.
Well, hey, right.
I'm actually doing the radio thing.
Jeff, get on your bike and ride this way because I got to ride to Madison because I got an interview with a magazine.
Yeah. So ride this way.
Playgirl.
So we're leaving.
Playgirl finally accepted you?
You ride this way and then we'll ride to Madison.
Yeah. I've already been in Playgirl.
I got
did
an
that-
interview at 1 o'clock. I
I
got to
did-
be there. Interview 1 o'clock.
I did
Hurry
that
up.
full spread as Mike Hondo.
Jessica Biel movie.
Nacho.
Jessica Biel movie was called Powder Blue.
Oh, well, there you go. I can live now.
I feel so much better.
I just wanted to make
sure.
sure that everybody got the name of it because
Remember that
she was
Netflix
hot
it
in that.
tonight.
Now,
Yes,
what's the Mechanic that comes that's in theaters today. Now Jessica Biel, she's done some nudage. Jessica
Yes, she has.
Alba has not
See?
done nudage. Yeah.
Oh,
She has, but
right there.
Was that
you really have
wax?
to search.
Yeah, that didn't we just have? Where have you been, Mike? I just told you in this
I'm glad you
movie.
can't see this on the thing.
Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
my God.
Lou, what's your wife's name? Because
Hi Donna.
hi, Donna.
She just started
Donna,
working right now.
Oh, you
just
know,
so you
Donna,
know,
like
let's do it
she's
later.
Chong movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Donna!
Oh, Donna. course, I'm not a Mexican. I can't pull it off correctly, but it sounded pretty close.
It sounded real close.
Don't
there.
make fun of my laugh,
Cheese
man.
and Chong.
Choice. What's
Scott, I
up?
know you're getting ready to wrap it up. I just want to let you know I was still alive, barely, but
Yeah, we don't.
Well,
care.
hey, if you're gonna come ride, dude, seriously, I got to ride into Madison.
And we don't.
How long
care.
have you been listening right now?
Where are you going in Madison?
I can't divulge this information. Hey, call her.
There's not much in Madison that he can go to.
I know. And there, how many
Not at all.
magazines are in Madison?
Madison.
I mean, I know of one, and we're already in it.
One.
Madison Gazette.
So, do you want to ride this way, or you got other plans?
Yeah, I got other plans.
Okay, well,
Of
enjoy
course
your
he's got
plans.
other
I gotta go.
plans.
I'll hit you up
Sure.
after the show.
Sitting at
Hit you
home.
up after the show.
Yeah, sitting home.
I'll call you right
tripping on-
back. Bye.
Sitting on.
Sitting at home tripping on road.
All right, everybody, hang on real quick. I got to play 2 commercials real fast. We're not done. We still got something else to do. Hang on. Okay, so we got to call. I got to mute the mic. How did I know? Do that.
You know, it's
Okay,
the
hang-
sound.
They might
When I'm
pick up-
driving, it's going
They
vuh.
probably know all my voices.
Y'all know yours. So
Yeah.
All right,
No.
you go pee.
No.
And
Hold it!
then I'm gonna pee too, and then we're gonna make
My prostate! Are we still muted?
No.
Just, I can be. Or I can say every day.
Oh, I know.
Be a hell of a fun show. Yep.
Hey, Mike. Deposits.
Are they hard? Ooh, it's funny you should say that.
Jesus,
I was going to
stop.
town on the.
Shut up.
Um,
He's not talking about me. He's talking about somebody else. But I don't want to hear about it.
And
right
then there
now.
was another,
We're live.
hour or so.
All right, we're back. We're back.
You said you got to pee.
I know, and he's in there.
peeing. Good Lord, don't leave me on the air alone. I'll be doing the angry American.
You'll be doing no. Oh my God.
No, Highway
Well,
Jack.
at least you wouldn't be by yourself yelling.
Highway Jack said that I didn't need to cover this coming week for him. He was good to go.
I
so-
just told him, that, hey, it's your show. Meaning, it's
Yeah.
your show. If you can't make it, you don't feel obligated. He's
Right.
like, yeah, but I got. I'm like, just
Yeah.
know that you can take a breather if you need to.
Alrighty then.
Just trying to make funny.
Little Sammy Davis Jr. this morning. The Candyman can.
Okay, so here's where we're going. Hang on.
Where are we going there?
If we have to,
You're gonna be my aunt. You're gonna be my Aunt Gigi. So when I'm here visiting my Aunt Gigi.
okay,
And where are they located? They're in.
just
they're
don't
in
say the name.
I'm not. No. Where are they located?
Here.
In Covington.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Can't hear anything.
It's pretty cool.
No.
It's a secret phone call. They're probably
It's like dialing
yeah,
forever.
they're like texting us going, don't call here.
Wow, like it was just it said dialing and it just sat there.
Oh. Dead air's good.
Thanks for calling, Brother Steven.
Hi, Steven. Hi, this is Serge. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing very good. I'm having a problem with my car. It's making a v sound when I'm driving from the rear of my vehicle.
And tell them it smells like gas.
It smells like gas. And we drove up from Miami, and we're wondering when can we bring it in to talk to somebody, please? Hello.
Hey, yes, you could bring it by here. We could check it out.
So
You
now,
want me to check your rear end out? Is that what you're saying?
yes, if you can, please.
That would be great.
Shut up.
Not.
I just text Gene going, are y'all still listening? Damn it.
I could hear him
I'm
smiling.
sitting here, I'm like,
Because I'm thinking if he's still listening, there's going to be an echo in a second.
rear end.
Damn,
Yeah,
Gene's
sure,
typing
bring your
about
rear end by
yes.
anytime.
Hey, can you
Rear end experts.
could you transfer us to your manager, please?
Yes, transfer us.
Hold on just a moment, please.
All right,
Make sure
this
you
is who you're
tell
fixing to
him.
talk to. Give him hell.
Gino. Jesus.
He thinks, yeah, go with the G.
I'll go with the Gino.
Gino.
Yeah.
Waters? Is that Italian?
Hey, Gino.
What up?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing over there?
Did you take care of that thing I asked you to do?
Hey, you know
Yeah,
the thing? The thing?
Yeah. The
Yeah,
thing
guy.
was already done.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing was already
The
done.
thing, you
Yeah,
sure
well,
about that?
Yeah, well, he said, yeah. Huh?
Because if you don't, Paulie's going to come down there. He's
You don't
gonna
want
talk to
Paulie
you.
to come down.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you do it? Did
Yeah,
you do it?
it's done. It's
Did
done.
you do
It's
it?
You
done.
sure about
Yeah,
that?
Did you do it?
Now, Gino,
done.
Gino, this is a
done.
serious question. Do you
Yeah,
have
serious.
Done.
do you have any
Done.
family? Do you have any
I do
family
it.
out in
I
Long
do it.
Island,
Is
Gino?
Walters Italian?
Waters.
Come on. Waters.
Waters. You have any
It's
family out in Long Island?
freaking Jersey.
You
You got
don't?
family in Jersey.
You got family in Jersey or something like
Jersey.
that, Gino?
No.
You
Yeah,
sure about
wait,
this?
Gino
Hey,
what?
Oh, listen.
Oh,
Bada bing, bada boom, bada bop, pop.
and we going by there later.
Gino,
huh?
you're making dead air here. You're supposed to be talking
Okay.
about something.
Gino.
Gino, so
Come by here.
what are you
What
doing?
up?
What are you doing tonight, Gino?
Gino, you look Polish.
You going out with your lovely wife tonight?
Yeah.
Going out with the wife tonight, yes.
What
Yeah,
you
it's-
planning on doing tonight, Gino?
It's a good thing you come by the club.
Give me
huh?
some ideas, because I have no clue what's around here, Gino.
Don't
What should
go
I bring
to
my
the
wife
movies.
to?
Don't go
By
to
the
movies.
club. What club are you going to?
I don't know. I'm
That's
asking
what
you,
we're
Gino.
asking
I'm not
you,
from here,
Gino.
Gino. Excuse me. Gino.
Yo,
You.
Oh,
hey, it ain't Easter.
this, come on, Gino.
I
So,
know, yeah.
so in the Covington area, where should I go?
Yeah,
For something good to eat, Gino.
yeah, come on.
Place to eat.
Place to eat.
Hey, how about your wife?
Oh, I didn't say that.
No, I'm
Gino.
saying, was your wife got a place to
Just
go?
your wife enjoy
Holy
it.
crap!
Hold on, let me call my wife and let me see if she can hook that up
Can
for you.
you
Hold
put
on.
her on, put her
Hold
on
on.
the phone?
Hold on
Gino,
a
I'd
second.
like to talk
Hold
to
on,
your
let
wife.
me hang up with her.
Let me talk to her, Gino. I'll
Let me
pretend I'm
hang
your
up with
cousin
her.
from Jersey.
Let me hang
Okay.
up. Okay,
Okay.
you can call now.
Call her. Make
Call
sure
her.
she can hear us.
Call her now.
I'll call her.
You hurry up.
Okay, your wife.
Okay, I'm gonna call her.
Bing,
Hold
let's
on.
go. You should be on
Hey.
speed dial already, Gino.
Jesus! Pick one.
What the heck
Ice.
is going on?
No, don't pick ice. That's different than he.
Yeah.
So, how's Gino's wife doing?
Junior.
Good.
No, I wasn't asking you.
So Gino, you got any
Hush.
kids, Gino?
Who says
Hold on.
hush?
Is she coming on the phone?
Is it your
Hold on, I'm
birthday?
trying to get her. Hold on.
Oh, he is doing it.
He's actually calling. her.
Golly, hold on.
Yeah,
This is nice.
this is nice. Hello.
I'm gonna.
Hold on.
What I'll do is I pretend.
It's too much technology. Y'all got to let him go.
Gino.
Hello.
Gino.
Oh man, she's not picking up the phone.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I know
I was
why.
gonna pretend that
I
I was
know
your,
why.
I was your uncle from Jersey that you haven't talked to in a very long time.
Hey, I'm getting Tubby in a
Don.
message saying, tell Gene that Tubby needs a radiator for $65.
Hey Gino, can you hook up my friend over here
Yeah,
with a radiator for $65?
Hey.
You know, you gotta come over here, kiss the ring. Gino.
Hey.
Yeah.
You
Nah,
got
you're
that?
talking about
You
the
know,
ring
we
in the
take care
tub.
of each other.
The
You
ringing in my
scratch
ear.
back, I scratch your back. That's the way it goes.
Mike likes his back scratched. He purrs a little
That's
bit
a
when you do
big
that.
back to scratch.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
All right, Gene, we just had to mess with you a little
Thank
bit,
you,
brother.
brother. Thank you.
All right, buddy.
You made
Have
some
a good
funny on
day.
the radio finally.
See y'all later.
Bye-bye. Oh my God.
Frank Anchors.
Let me
Dead air. Dead air.
hold on a
Dead
second.
air. JustForFunRadio.com.
Okay, so did you hear about the guy, the Uber driver?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so what did
The
Uber
fake
do?
dude.
Yeah,
Yes!
wait. Uber is brilliant. Okay,
Brilliant.
because this is what they do. Uber driver molests girl, drops her off. Uber does an investigation.
Right.
Who the hell?
He's a fake Uber driver.
saying
Now
he's
he's
not.
a fake
Fake
Uber
Uber, right,
driver.
right.
He's completely discredited. He can show the contract of Uber on the
Oh,
news
and they're
right now,
saying he's not.
and they'll say he's not.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a beautiful thing. This is how big business works. If it doesn't, they have completely discredited him. There is nothing he can say or do to ever prove legitimately that he was an Uber driver.
It's like he's a Democrat working for the Clinton Foundation.
Yeah, but he
Absolutely.
was an Uber driver. He has documentation.
And he talks to the girl in Spanish, supposedly. Supposedly
So-
talked to her all in Spanish, got her over the was it Chastain Park?
Yeah.
And
I think
pushed
so.
her out and did some nasty things.
There is apparently somebody just sent me a picture, and there's apparently a fire going on.
Fire.
Yeah, it's a big fire. Looks like a car fire.
Where?
I don't know. I'm doing that.
You
where
suck.
Is that fire? What? I was supposed to know?
You're
or-
supposed to know everything. It is the world. According to Mike.
No, that's on Monday nights.
According
Oh, so you only know about important stuff on Monday night? Wait a minute. There's nothing important happening on Monday night.
Football. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, because it ain't his show. Mike, dead air. Just like your show. Anything going on that fire, sir?
There is a, is it a car fire in Covington on 20? It appears to be.
Bring your marshmallows.
As in I-20?
Yeah, man, look.
A barbecue.
It's
man.
it looks like a truck, actually. It looks like a 18-wheeler.
It was.
Ooh.
And there's that's Rockdale County or Covington Police Department.
It was
right there.
hauling chocolate, s'mores.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Anybody want a roast? Be careful. It's going to have a
all of a sudden,
diesel flavor to it.
everybody around the area is smoking a pipe.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, it smells like s'mores.
That's right.
Hurry up, where's that? That's outside.
That's some good weed.
That's
like
we
It's
start
the
off
stinky
Friday,
stuff.
start off
I like that
start the
stinky
weekend
weed.
just right.
All right, we're going to do an explore here. We're going to find out if this person's listening to the show. Because if this person's not listening to the show, then you need to find
Give me a voice. Give me an idea of a
hold
voice.
on, the number he just gave me. Okay.
1-800-BEND me.
257-1234. That's 257-1234.
Call now. Sunday.
Ask
Sundays.
for rotors,
Rotors?
front and back rotors
Oh.
for a 67 Chevrolet pickup truck. Something that doesn't exist is my
Yeah.
point.
You got it, Lou?
I got it.
And you're asking for Nikki.
Nico.
We're asking for contractor or whatever, commercial.
Nicola. What's up, man? Nicholas.
Nikki.
Yo.
Nikki.
What's up?
AutoZone Commercial, this is Nikki. How may I help you?
Hey, Nikki. I need some front and back rotors for my car. Can you help me out?
That I cannot. It's on a 67 pickup.
Oh, see.
Damn it, man.
See.
We're gonna stop calling you.
Good morning.
Damn it, man.
Hi, Nikki. This is actually the Love Line. How are
Hey.
you, Nikki?
This is Dr. Love.
What are you doing tonight, Nikki? Do you have any plans?
Yeah, we're actually going out to eat and then we're going to go shopping.
Oh,
For
where are we
tomorrow's
going?
closing shift.
Where's the fine dining? Are we going
Please.
to? Where are we
We're
going?
to Hobby Lobby.
We have not decided yet.
Oh, so where are you gonna? What area are you gonna go to? You're gonna go to the Snellville area where all the great food is now, where they're making
I
everything?
love Snellville.
Got to go
No,
to Jim
that's
and Nick's.
Saturday night.
Ooh.
Saturday night.
So we're just gonna go somewhere local. You might go to a Papa John's or something like that. Is that the plan? Or something better?
No.
Something better?
Something a little better, at least.
A Taco Bell? Where are we going? What
Sure,
type of
Taco
food
Bell,
do you
why
like?
not?
Taco Bell? You got to get the big
I
burrito.
love spaghetti.
Spaghettis. Okay, so in Conyers, in the Covington area, what's a good place to get spaghettis?
I don't know.
But you like the
I
spaghetti?
usually only make it at home.
Oh, so now do you make your sauce from
Gravy.
scratch, or do you get it from a can?
I do both.
You do both.
Oh, Captain Ragu over here. Go over and help her.
So when you make it on your own, do you start with the garlic and the onions, or what do you do?
Not the
I
garlic.
get the McCormick's pack and follow the directions.
You get them, so you're making chili, is what you're telling me.
You don't use garlic in the beginning. It'll be
Think about
bitter.
it. Well, what I'm gonna give you a recipe. This is my grandmother's recipe. It's very simple. Start with fresh garlic and onions. Put in the bottom of the pan. You're gonna put some olive oil on it. You're gonna roast that up. Put some meat in the bottom, and then you're gonna get yourself a couple of cans of tomato paste and sauce. And you're gonna put it in there.
Paste.
You're gonna let it cook for about 3-4 hours, nice. Stir it every once in a while. You get good sauce that way, sweetie.
And if there is if you get a little oil up on top,
It's okay.
and it's got a little black in it, that's acid.
So what you do is you take some
Scoop it in.
sugar. You take some sugar and you throw a little pinch of sugar, and it actually kills the acidity in the sauce.
It helps.
It's very nice. And then what you do is you get some pepperoni. You cut it up into little slices, put it in there, mix the meatballs. You fry them up, throw them in there too. Let it cook for another 2 or 3 hours, and you really got nice. You get some bread. You get your spaghettis, and you have a nice Sunday dinner. We'll be over on Sunday if that's okay. You're gonna make
Make
that for
sure
me?
you have the Parmesan.
Are you gonna do that, sweetie?
Gotta have Parmesan.
A little Parmesan has to be fresh. It can't be the stuff in the
Yeah.
little green jar there. That's not good. You gotta get it
No,
fresh. You
that's
shave
not
it.
good. That's not
It's very, very
Right.
nice. It's very good. Okay.
Right.
I will bring the
Mhm.
Entenmann's cake, and we'll have a good time Sunday. What
Entenmann's.
time?
I don't
2
know.
o'clock. Okay, we'll be there 2 o'clock. And
We don't need to eat it too.
No, we'll be there at 2
So
o'clock.
we eat about 4.
We eat about 4, and then afterwards, do you
We gotta
like
go
red
service.
or white wine? Red or white?
Yeah, then we got to go to
Anything with a
service.
cork.
Without the
Right.
cork, right? As long as it's free, it's okay.
You know the
Yeah.
saying, if it's free,
Now,
it's for
I
me.
do have to ask this question. Do you have any cats?
Yes.
I can't come over. I'm allergic to cats. It makes the nose sniffly. It's no good. I'm sorry. Can you get rid of the
Well,
cats for me so we can come over and eat?
we
Because
could
I'm
try.
sure that we could play some nice fun games. You know, we could play like category or something like that if you want.
Oh my God, we
We had a
got to
great
play
time.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee. I haven't played
Pictionary.
Yahtzee in forever.
Yahtzee
Do
and
you
double
have-
Yahtzee.
Do you have
Hey,
Uno?
we have face 10.
You have
we
what?
have face 10.
Face.
we
What
have
is
face
that?
10.
What is
That-
that? I've
That's
never
a-
heard of it.
that's
Tell
a
me
new
about it.
thing. That's a
Most-
new thing that's
It's
going
the
on.
most awesome card game ever.
Ever? What do you
It's
do with it, sweetie?
stupid.
I don't
It's
know.
Stupid.
What do we
stupid.
do? Can you explain it to
Okay,
me?
you
I
have
want to
10
buy something here.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, see, you have like 4 or 5 people, of course more. Fill out 10 cards to each player.
Do you have to wear a
And then
certain
each player
style of
has-
dress for this? No.
Do what?
Forget it.
No.
Do what?
No.
So you have
It's
4 or 5
casual.
peoples. 4 or 5 peoples.
Yes.
Okay.
Each person gets 10 cards apiece,
10 cards.
and they have 10 different phases they have to complete.
Do
so
what?
one has to be completed before you can go to the second one.
Phases. It was like my life when I was a young man. I I was really into Vogue magazine. Madonna was my favorite. I loved me some
Cosmo.
Madonna, and it was really good. And then as I got older, I really began to realize that Madonna was fake. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Were you during?
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized it was all a joke. It really, really made me upset. As a young man, I was in NYU University down in Manhattan, and I realized that up there, people really didn't understand the redneck guy that I am. So I came down to Georgia, and why I'm here. And I wanted to ask you about, good places to eat. Eats. You said you like spaghettis, but there's no good Italian. Is there any good Italian food here?
Not that I know of.
Man, so there's no good places to eat. Anybody? Can you ask somebody if there's a good pizza somewhere? I'm dying over here.
Dying. There used to be a place
So-
here in Conyers.
So there's no way to get the rotors for the 67 Chevy?
Negative.
Why not?
Negative Ghost Rider.
Why not? Why?
It's just impossible.
It's impossible. Is this like the Cousin Vinny part in the movie where it never happened? You ever see that movie, Cousin Vinny? I thought that when I moved down here to Georgia, it was going to be like Cousin Vinny. I was very afraid for myself. I was scared.
I used to live right over there by the Sack of Suds in Jackson
Sack of
Lake.
Suds. There's actually is a Sack of Suds.
Well, it's out of business now.
No, they've opened it back up.
Did they?
They're doing rafting out of it,
Oh.
like what we're doing Saturday.
No, important.
What are you doing Saturday? You going to come rafting with us?
Of course.
Wait, are you going?
No, I'm not going.
I was about to say, if we had an Italian,
I'm
we could just
afraid
walk
of
over
water.
the water when
I'm
he's
afraid
done.
of water, like Travis and who's the other 2 guys?
What was the other guy? Was
Robert.
Robert?
Did you hear
and
that today?
Tyler.
Tyler, Robert, and
You big sissy.
they are afraid of water.
Let me go
These are
backwards
guys
on
who
this
work with their
messages.
hands, and they work in what they fix.
They do
engines.
body work.
Body work. They do body work. They sound like my
Stop
favorite.
it!
I know that.
You know them? Then you must call them.
Yeah.
You must call them and tell them to come with us on Saturday. If
Oh,
they
I'll
go,
be there
I
at
will
lunch.
go. I will
I'll
make
talk them
sure
into
that
it.
I wear my hot pants.
Oh my God, I'm gonna spit. It's hot pants. Mike, I'm visualizing Mike in some hot pants. Mike just in some pants is just kind of hot because it's over 80.
Thank you. I knew you were checking me out. My ass won't.
All right, well, look, we got to go.
Thank you
Thanks for
so much. Thank you
participating.
for playing along.
Of course.
All right,
Thank you.
bye-bye.
All right, see you later.
Thank you for playing along.
Y'all have a
She's gonna
great
get-
Oh, sorry. I just hung up.
Damn. Yeah. Thank you for click.
Oops. I touched the
Uber,
screen.
Yeah.
Uber.
Oh my
Yo
God.
te quiero
I got
Taco
my
Bell.
ID.
We don't work for Uber.
Oh my God. So look, we're out of here, you guys. Everybody make sure you come hang out with us.
It's a weekend.
I got Italian place in Lowe's Shopping Center in Loganville. It's pretty damn good. FYI.
Italian place in
Provinos?
Lowe's
No,
Shopping
not
Center?
Provinos.
Where's the Lowe's Shopping Center? There's an Italian place in Lowe's
It's-
Shopping Center?
yeah. Oh, I don't know what there is.
Is that the New York style pizza place? Is not even
I don't
close.
know.
Not even
Don't
close.
know. But tomorrow morning,
Vinos.
9 a.m., meet us in Potadale.
Have a good time, guys.
We're going to be doing the
Potadale.
dog paddle, the dog Talking about the dog. Talking about the dog.
Hey, let Scotty know if you want me to come back. I'll come back.
Paddle. Yeah, man, we definitely want you to.
Yeah, come back.
Any days you want to come in and give Steph a break. So literally, if you want to, if you want to come in, all you got to do is just tell us what day you want to come in. We'll tell Steph. And Steph will be like, good, I get to sleep in.
How about you lie to Steph and make her come in so we can make fun of her?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
She'll get
wow.
mad at us. Steph likes making fun of herself, but she gets mad at us when we're making fun of her. And we're like, Steph, we didn't force you to say that. You just said that. I mean, some of the stuff that she says, we don't force her to say.
No, it just comes out.
It just comes out. As strange and crazy as that is.
Yep.
Sounds like a Friday night for Military Mike.
Yeah, it just
whips
happens.
itself out. There.
Yeah, you know
Right,
what they
Mike?
say, when in doubt, whip it out.
Well, it's like if you had Taco Bell yesterday and you start sneezing today.
You better watch. You better clinch.
Something, yeah,
Clinch.
something's
That's
coming
what I
out.
have to say, clinch.
Man, that worries me. Thinking about Mike and Taco Bell again. I took him to Taco Bell the other day. It was a little weird.
You didn't take me to Taco Bell.
Who drove?
You drove physically.
Then I
but
took
you.
you.
Didn't, you didn't buy me. No. you
Oh,
didn't
hell
buy
no. I learned after the last time not to buy you anymore.
me. Yeah. Well. So.
I'm just saying.
Do you want to give these guys who are your friends a shout out real quick for their birthday?
No,
we
don't
tried
have
to call
friends.
them.
We don't have
Well, Brian Elliott, we was trying to get a hold of you, Mr. Brian,
Happy birthday, Brian.
but you were not answering the phone, the phone. So, and I was typing just now on to make sure you come hang out with us and do this event. And we will have a blast at this event come tomorrow. And truthfully, we are telling anybody anything that floats. Come on out. Mike
even bring your hope. Bring hope with you.
Mike is a floater. So
he left the floater. Look out.
Mike's gonna
just don't be downstream from Mike.
We've already told Mike if he's gonna pee,
he's gotta be the first one.
He's
to
got to
go.
be behind us. Don't pee in front of us.
Well, if you're going downstream.
Yeah, if we're going downstream,
I want him to be ahead of me.
No,
yeah, but that means we're going into the pee.
No, it doesn't.
No, that means it's going to be going forward.
Yeah, but how
if I'm
fast
behind you and you're in front of me?
It's going downstream.
Yeah, when
yeah,
I
but
pee,
I'm hoping
it's gonna get warm.
Yeah, but I'm
might be
hoping you're
going
going to be
faster than you in certain spots.
See, that's what worries me. I want you so far behind me that if you peed, it doesn't hit me. But I don't know. I want you in front of me because that means I got to go through your pee. There's going to be like 10 of us, and one of us will be go, oh my God, it's warm. And then what?
All right, I tell you what, I'll remove all doubt. When you go over a bridge,
Put a
I'll be on the
colostomy
other
bag
side.
on.
I'll just pee on you from the bridge.
No.
It'll
All right,
remove
we're
all
out.
doubt.
Everybody, have a great
Peace!
day. Thanks for God, Lee. I got 7 freaking text messages that fast.
Yeah.
Really?
Joe Leaper.
The FCC.
It's the shopping center that was Best Buys.
Oh, Best Buys. There's a Italian place there.
Yeah.
He said it's an Italian place there.
Italian, Tim. It's. Ugh.
Anything else, you guys? Anything.
Clam.
No.
Clam.
No, we're done. Wedding.
Oh, we're waiting for you to say bye.
I was trying to find a song.
Just for fun radio.
The radio that never ends.
Hey, look for me if you want to friend me on Scotty's page.
He
I'm the
needs
guy
a
with the
friend.
microphone. Just look for the microphone. Says Louis.
He's like Mike. He's
Joe Louis!
looking for a friend.
Yeah,
Did you send me a friend request?
I did. I sent you the friend request.
Woo!
Okay, so we're out. Everybody, have a great day.
Peace in the Middle East.
Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything we would do. And if you do, make sure you do
Don't
it
get
just
caught.
for fun.
Yeah, don't get caught.
We'll see y'all later. Have a good weekend. Make sure you come see us tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Bye on video, man. We'll see y'all later. Bye, man.
Do you think they will?